the Gulf of Mexico, like the Persian Gulf, like military bases, like the Pentagon. They rename things. And
what are you doing, bro? Do you understand? What?
Why is complaining because he feels like the Trump administration isn't getting anything substance done. It's not a left wing or a far right position. That's anybody who thinks anything politics all would have this complaint. If you're a super right wing, you would have the same complaint, right?
You're doing here. I'm showing you a clear-cut example of how he presents himself.
This isn't. Oh God. Dude, I can't. Oh.
This is been a month long. When did they call things fixed? This is so stupid. I don't know who watches this shit. Is he really this clueless? He's not presenting himself as a liberal or progressive. He's a far-right guy who hates the Trump advocate because it didn't do anything that he initially wanted them to do. And now if you follow politics, it's just an ineffective, like a political, not even a dynasty, I'm sorry. It's like a temporary monarch. And when the king dies, it's over. He doesn't have any princes to take over afterwards. It's so stupid.
Romney's clip that actually then shows his true nature. Okay? Because if you cut this clip at the halfway point, which many people do, right? Many of his fans do, your takeaway will be very different.
If you're retarded, maybe. What?
Okay, your takeaway will be, oh, this guy seems like he's anti-Trump. He's saying the same shit that I think, right? Because you have to remember, for the average person who is not paying too close attention to whatever is going on in the realm of politics, especially in our increasingly short attention span economy, you only see people through.
Liberals say the first half. Something the governor basically just said that Trump's fascist enough. True, this guy's correct. I expect there will be a soft coup against Trump in October, and the lecture in the calendar. I think probably not that.
30-second clip reflection. Okay? I'm explaining to you how propaganda is conducted. This is how historic fascism is operated as well, not the 30-second clips, obviously, but historically, fascist movements have started off masquerading as left populist movements. Left populist movement for who? The designated in group. Okay? Whether it be, ironically enough, Israel in its inception, which was supposed to be this socialist project, but for the chosen people, or whether it be Germany's National Socialist Party. Okay? The Nazis wanted to do socialism, but for the Volk. The chosen people, the Aryan people, okay? Except they weren't really invested in socialism at all. They just used the momentum and the popularity, the existing popularity of left populist statements. That's it. It is a way to package a nefarious agenda that is inherently violent and also directly antithetical to any sort of socialist development. Mussolini, yes, Mussolini was literally a Marxist, exactly. I'm so nervous. I want to watch the Mussolini thing that came out. God, I'm all over the place. There's a Mussolini TV show that came out that was really good, man, but I'm watching America, unfortunately, by VPN. The Son of the Century that tracks his like development.
The Nazis did use the left to boost their numbers or try to bring this. Well, I mean, they kind of did a little bit, but also, I don't know if it was accurate to say that the left is super popular. I think a lot of countries were, and a lot of people were terrified of leftist movements at the time. Like, that was also one of the ways that far-right movements because people were afraid of another revolution, like what happened in Russia. And a lot of people expected that to happen, and so people were scared of that too. Because I don't know what the overall view was. More of them actually followed the right one.
Yeah, Mussolini Son of the Century is the show I'm talking about. Anyway, so here, listen to the first half, and then listen to the second half. This is
something like 2018 political commentary, like, oh, Fuentes is mass scoring. No, he's not. He genuinely believes all of this. Most of these people are unhappy with how Trump turned out.
The reason why I pulled this clip is because it shows how he presents himself and what his actual real opinions are.
These are his actual real opinions. Like, anybody that was as far right as Fuentes was is super pissed off. They got mad over the H-1B bullshit and the Vivek bullshit. They got mad over the over all of the showmanship of Trump, the massive allegiance to Israel, the obsession with cucking out to everything Netanyahu wants. Like they were all upset about this. Yeah, but you can't get your FEMA rescue money. You can't get your Harvard, Branson. You can't get citizenship or visa in America. Is that all this administration can do? We were promised revolutionary change. We were promised vengeance. We were promised a golden age. And what we're getting is renaming things and like the $80 on steroids. The $80 taking steroids or look and that's all this administration seems to do. Cracker Barrel, who could forget? I mean, think about it. That's all this administration does. They came in, they renamed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. Well, they renamed the Persian Gulf to the Arabian Gulf. They should have named it the Gulf of Israel, right? Change the names of military bases back to Fort Bragg. Say that. And now let's say, so the Cracker Barrel logo, brought it back to the original. Now we're changing the Department of Defense to the Department of War. And look, if the Trump administration was actually doing things, this would be a cool bonus.
Nick Cooks, Gulf of Israel. What? I don't remember which page that is. He knows. Oh, he said it.
So, before you get to the last 30 seconds, the war. And now this, the Gulf of Israel, right? From Mexico to the Gulf of America. Boom. They renamed the Persian Gulf to the Arabian Gulf. And look, if the Trump administration was actually doing things, this would be a cool bonus. So, before you get to the last 30 seconds, the first 2 minutes of this 2-minute and 34-second video is, if it cuts away at that point, the first 2 minutes of this 2-minute and 34-second video comes across like he's anti-Trump, and he's saying that like the revolutionary things that he comments, like uplifting American lives and all this stuff is just fake, and he's just simply pro-Israel, and he's just tickling keys in front of his base of support.
Fuentes believes all of that, and a lot of the very far-right people believe all of that. This isn't a mascot moment. You're just retarded. You don't understand what any of these political movements think.
And a lot of his community recognize now that there is a major audience for this kind of commentary coming from a guy who is a fallen fan of Donald Trump. Okay? If you watch the first 2 minutes, you think, what the f is going on? And I see this a lot in the comments. People going, oh my God, I can't believe I'm agreeing with Fuentes. I can't believe I'm agreeing with Fuentes. I'm a black liberal. I'm agreeing with Fuentes. What the hell is happening? Okay?
It's 6 years ago and it still doesn't do it. Wait, do you find the moment? Hold on.
Another thing you have to be really careful of too. These are the two. I'm glad you read that. These are the two big points that I don't know if you're aware or not. But the types of these types of new conservatives are anti-corporatism, but they're also anti-interventionism as well. So then they will actually agree with you. I noticed that there were a couple times where it looks like you want to go hard on that, but you kind of set that down because these guys are oftentimes anti-foreign intervention as well, where they will say things like, oh, well, we actually want isolation and protectionist America that doesn't intervene in foreign policy at all. A lot of the new conservatives will echo those same talking points.
Yeah, the problem here, though, is that Charlie, unlike Fuentes and unlike other people, is still beholden to the same corporate benefactors that their neocons are. So, like, he might actually spice it up by saying, oh, you know what, I actually don't like corporatism. Well, it's like, dude, Foster Fried, and I alluded to that a little bit in the debate as well, where it's like, you're funded by those people. Like, you're funded by people. You're representing
we kind of hit that a few times. I noticed that we would say, are there any massive deviations in the talking points? You remember we said that a couple times?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you explain on that, like, in a more direct way, like, so like, every time you said, like, oh, well, I'm anti-corporatist, okay, well, why do you take money from them? You're just like Hillary Clinton, right? You hate that word. But, like, yeah, like, that's like if you say, like, yeah, this is what a lot of different people criticize Hillary for. Well, then I think Hillary Clinton just included.
Oh, no, the attorney's out.
Sure, but she's been on one hand, she for, financial blah, 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 but then you feel like Citigroup,
Don't judge me.
Like, how the fuck was with you? Like, you might want to do guys.
Or when Bernie moved her further to the left, obviously, she like had to forcefully acknowledge that that's what's going on here. He has been able to capture the attention of so many people, Tim, Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, many of the Republican, right-wing commentary people on his.
He doesn't have in his brain. It's just like right to left on him. Like that's it. Like all of those people that you just mentioned, it's not that they were right people capturing left people or whatever. They're just all anti-establishment. Capture all the anti-establishment crowd loves itself, and they love to hang up each other. That's why you love this commentary right now. You just all are anti-establishment people.
Independent media side have been able to capture the attention of so many liberals. Okay, and that comes from a voice in the left flank, and it also stems from the reality that we are too predisposed with fighting against one another instead of ensuring that we have some semblance of messaging discipline on this issue.
Fighting against each other? Oh my God, bro, Jesus.
And also partially because the most money side of the liberal media ecosystem is entirely pro-Israel. Okay, so when you do have a guy who is able to cut through noise and develop a major audience online, someone like myself, they get tarred and feathered by dumb liberals and also even dumb leftists who believe the dumb liberals and the dumb Republicans. Okay?
This is like, Hassan might be the highest paid leftist messenger in the world. I'm trying to think of anybody else. Maybe in mainstream media. Maybe some of these contracts are bigger than he's made on Twitch. Like, who are the left people? Who are you talking about? It's more paid than you, bro.
This is something that I tried to explain to people in the past where I was like, look, liberals, you did it. You did it. You successfully undermined your left flank. And in the process of doing that, of course, someone right-wing was going to rise up to the occasion and come across as a completely moral interest, right? That's the Asmongold phenomenon. The most consequential aspect of life, the destiny of the world, consists of coming after me for their own personal narcissistic vengeance quest, has made it so that I have so many ridiculous claims that are completely made up about me, swirling around the ecosystem for all the dumb apolitical people to tune into, with a network of boxes where they're constantly pumping out this kind of content.
All of my criticisms about his son are about his political commentary. This is the guy who called me, what did he say, sex, pastini, molestini, sex, whatever, he's got like 17 different nicknames for me now. And all of the commentary people came after you because of your crazy support for terrorism. They weren't personal attacks. But, I mean, you're just saying it for the audience, I guess.
Ultimately, people that don't actually get any sort of critical examination of their commentary or their worldview get to rise up to the top. This is part of the reason why I have regularly maintained this idea that unless it's like literally someone being pro-Israel, I'm just not going to spend a whole deal of time attacking even liberal commentary.
Shoot the ball.
Now he wants to mask on. He wants to actually mask on. Again, there's an easy way to get to the fact of the matter on this. It's very, very, very easy. I claim that it's not misrepresented all the time. He misrepresents me all the time. All these leftists misrepresent me. Of course they do. This is why you never see full Destiny. You only be very careful to cut clips if you see any at all. So like the son will watch the Destiny verse or the Tiny versus Tiny TikTok channel. Yeah, they constantly and then they have to hide, right? Hassan claims the exact same thing, but only one of us is willing to actually step up and clarify the record. Because I would talk to any of these crazy and leftists, the Emma Dipshit Land and Anna Bimbo Sparian and Hassan Diddy Piker, like any of these people. But there's but they're the ones who will hide from any critical confrontation.
And the reason why is they need that facade. It has to be maintained in order for any of the audience to buy into this fantastic delusion. There's the microsecond. Any of these leftists like step into the ring with anybody who disagrees with them, like very quickly, like the lack of knowledge they have and the misrepresentation they do on the other side is exposed. It's like instantaneous. The facade has to drop.
Probably what is this interest? I'm not saying I'm not even remotely presenting this stuff. But this is a byproduct of having a message tool for the left and for the liberals in general, in terms of just like always unconditionally and unyieldingly, uncompromisingly being coming at this issue from a pro-Palestinian side. When liberals are more predisposed with attacking their left flank for demonstrating true anti-fascist principles, then of course someone who presents themselves as centrist like Admiral is going to rise to the occasion and actually unironically build a momentum and an audience. Often said liberals now come into him and say, well, he's better than the Saudis, not dangerous radicals like Assange. Meanwhile, Admiral is also a pipeline to Nick Fuentes. This is it. This is not this message isn't for whoever you think it's for. It's not for like the molesting
Thank you.
Okay, those guys are never going to see the behavior. This is for their audiences who do actually care about growing fascism in this country. And if it's a delusion, they're thinking that the most successful way to combat it is by attacking the left flank of the Democratic Party and assuming that people who are critical of the supposed left flank of American politics are actually critical because they have some sinister verbiage behind it because they want Donald Trump to win or some shit. Okay?
Well, again, just look at the reaction to Donald Trump winning. Where were all of the leftists that were completely and totally distraught? Oh no, Donald Trump won the election. We're home. Where was Antifa in 2025? Where was Antifa in 2024? Really makes you think.
Because if you consistently consider, like this historically happened post World War II, it has happened leading up to World War II when fascist movement was growing. Liberals consistently engaging in movement for growing fascist movement out of fear that they're going to lose power, lose their grip on power, end up offering amenities and offering power to the fascists because they think they can just like wield some semblance of wield some power to I guess like maybe prevent approval.
This never happened. Like, this just didn't happen. It was the communists in Germany that were happy to see the fascists, the brown shirts, fight against the SPD. It was the Soviets who were making agreements with Germany, hoping that it wouldn't go any further, that they could have their neutrality, their soft alliance with each other. It was liberals who were finally the ones who defeated, or helped others defeat Nazi Germany. This idea that liberals were always helping, blah, blah, blah. Bro, who do you think Germany's biggest enemies were before they backstabbed the Soviets?
Well, that's over. It is a failure of World War II, and it's been an epic failure after World War II. That's why you see so many anti-communists end up directly, like anti-communist liberals, like, and as a great example, is like directly becoming a critical supply line for consistent fascism. Because who are the most vicious, World War II, who are the most vicious and most successful anti-communists? Fascists were. The ones that weren't killed or the ones that weren't arrested post World War II. They were immediately activated by liberals who wanted to engage in a Cold War, by liberal capitalists.
What? The fascists all lost in World War II. Do you remember that? Hello? What are you talking about?
Democracy that wanted to engage in a Cold War against the real scary enemy and keep it.
They said that since I worked full time, I wouldn't be able to go to school. So with WGU, I was able to do my classes on my own time and take all my tests online when it suited me best. Learn more at WGU.edu.
Smart saving strategies from Memphis, we can make this a reality. While you stay true to your dreams, we'll stay true to you.
I've had enough. Jeremy, aka The Quartering, recently lied to his audience. That is nothing new. He lies to them all the time. What was different in this case is this false information was sufficient for some of his viewers to conclude that I am deserving of death and that I should be killed. Many of his audience then went over to say that they would murder me on his behalf, before going on to DM me to show they know where I live and have images of my house, before sharing that shit around to other people that apparently want to see me dead. The Quartering himself went on to say that not only did he try that I suffer, but everyone else around me should suffer as well because of his false conclusions.
He's unhappy. He will always be unhappy, and I wish that for him and everyone around him.
Highlighting perhaps why his viewers want to see my house burnt down with everyone I love inside. So on September 10th, I was having tech issues, sitting looking at my PC, watching a loading bar go up, unable to do anything of interest. I therefore went on Twitter and scrolled it and said, oh, there's been some political turmoil in America. A political commentator that I don't particularly like in America has died. Not something I'm going to comment on. I don't really make those political statements on Twitter anymore. But I saw a commentary on his stances, and I was like, oh, that's actually morbidly ironic. Even if they were posted with hundreds of thousands of likes, I was like, oh, well, I guess, the conversation about this is kind of over anyway. If something's getting hundreds of thousands of likes, it must be talked about for quite a while at this point. I mean, whatever my contribution, who would focus on what I would say amongst these posts that have like 500,000 likes? Surely not some cloud goblin, war-desiring person named Jeremy. I am, however, a person who likes dark jokes. If you've ever seen one of my out-of-context videos, I make a lot of dark jokes. Righteous, the good thing, man.
fuck those people who died. I'm trying really hard not to kill myself in. But Your Honor, she was almost 16. Sir, she's 13 and a half. That's almost 16. The government always keeping the little guy down, preventing him from doing what he wants, like beating up an old woman. The sound that people make when they're crushed on the cars is so satisfying, especially in this game. I'm not saying I would go out with a gay dude and kill him for $7,000, but I think about it. If he isn't going to give me stuff for free, then he deserves to die. That's my philosophy. Fun fact, people are not that easy to kill. Not in my experience. The next day, I'll put 10 kids in a burning building. I will kill everyone, and their families, and their pets, and the families of their pets. I often hit on women by complimenting their underage daughters. It's a very common tactic. I mean, people said it would make me into a murderer, but I was a murderer before I started playing GTA. Killing kids is a path to power. The guys who kill kids ultimately win. My strategy in Fortnite is the same as my strategy in real life. Kill them while they're young. I killed people. They had families. They were innocent. I'm a good person. Killing a child is really, really easy. You kick it, and it dies. If the weapon isn't good enough to give to a child, then it's not a good weapon. Yeah, man, I beat up a lot of kids when I was younger. I still do. You're just in time to see me take pictures of an underage girl. Clearly the best part of the game. Can an airstrike please hit me in real life? I ran over a person. It's fun, isn't it? Try it in real life. The consequence will be different, but it'll be equally as fun. Maybe even more so. And Charlie Kirk, a person who openly said that deaths from gun violence are necessary for Americans to have the rights that they do, and further a person who downplayed the significance of school shootings every chance he got, died in a school shooting. I, like half the planet, observed that is morbidly ironic. And so out of boredom, I set a position that half the planet had already said out loud. Basically, I was not insincere in anything that I wrote. I believed everything that I wrote, but my goal was... And so... From boredom, I set a position that half the planet had already said out loud. To be clear, I was not insincere in anything that I wrote. I believed everything that I wrote, but my goal was to simply point out that in tragedy there can be some dark humor.
Investigators noted inscriptions that had been engraved on casings found with the rifle. Inscriptions on a fired casing read, "Notices bulges, capital OWO, what's this, question mark." Inscriptions on the 3 unfired casings read, "Hey fascist, exclamation point, catch, exclamation point." Up arrow symbol, right arrow, and symbol, and 3 down arrow symbols. A second unfired casing read, "Oh Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Ciao Ciao." And a third unfired casing read, "If you read this, you are gay."
I'm sorry if you don't like dark humor, but while death itself is not funny, circumstances around a death can be. It was only after people didn't understand this that I felt I had to continue to clarify. Consider my surprise when I found out that half the planet doesn't know what the word morbid means. This is grim, tragic, and disturbing, seemingly missing the point entirely that I was just making a dark observation without much point. So I followed on to say, hey, I don't like the guy, but empathy matters, gun violence ain't the answer to anything, and Charlie Kirk's death is clearly unjust.
Charlie Kirk said, ha ha ha. He deserved it. Right, Dark Viper? Big tough guy.
Again, to my surprise, people were surprised that I, of all people, didn't like Charlie Kirk. No, me, they were surprised that I was not a fan of Charlie Kirk, of all people. So I came out and said, this should not surprise you, given Kirk's political stances and how I live my life. And further reiterating, despite our political differences, he did not deserve to die.
I didn't say he deserved to die. You literally just said it in that very same phrase.
As time went on, though, I became more and more annoyed at people's moral posturing. This is something, if you know me at all, is something that I'm always annoyed about. I hate performative activism, or people lying about their beliefs, or pretending that they believe something just because they think it'll be popular. I hate that shit. People were unironically saying that they are universally outraged and saddened by any untimely death, and are equally saddened and outraged by any celebration of it. People obviously focus on and mourn the deaths of those they care more about, people who more align with their political interests, and they downplay deaths of people that they don't care as much about, or who didn't align with their interests. No one is universally sympathetic towards all death, and to believe otherwise is idiotic. I used exaggeration to highlight this absurdity, talking about unjust deaths, of which I labeled Kirk as one.
You said he deserved it.
Legacy Killer directly says to me he didn't deserve to be brutally gunned down. I said nothing I've said contradicts that.
You said he deserved it.
For example, right now on social media, there is a horde of people seeking out people who celebrated Charlie Kirk's death. Through the courtroom, we can see what celebrated actually means. They're looking for anyone who wasn't sufficiently sad at his death. They didn't do the right things publicly.
Reacting maybe the most vile way possible. A disgraced, insecure, manlet loser. Charlie Kirk's dead, ha ha ha. He deserved it. Right, Dark Viper? Big tough guy? I'm not surprised. He doesn't want people talking about this.
Anyone who did not, in their eyes, sufficiently like Charlie Kirk in life has done a thought crime and has therefore disrespected him. You must pretend that Charlie Kirk's life was more important than every other unjust death this year. He was more important. You must believe that or else. These people are impure and have to be put on the list. They're then given to the political extremists. Those people DMing me, telling me that they want to kill me. But remember, these guys aren't moral posturing. They did the exact same thing when that Democratic senator and her husband were killed a few months ago. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic. They just invented lies about the political leanings of the killer and called it a fucking day. Celebrate that shit all you like. No outrage at their deaths necessary. No lips of the impure. Nothing to see here, people. What, that someone doesn't like Charlie Kirk? Where do they live? Share details.
I didn't say he deserved to die. I just said it's morbidly ironic. He reaped what he sowed. You literally just said it in that very same phrase. You said he reaped what he sowed. You said he deserved it. And you know, he can't take the heat, obviously.
Hey guys, I know Dark Robert didn't laugh at Kirk's death. He said 4 times he didn't deserve to die. And therefore the second part of his sentence literally cannot possibly exist to communicate he deserved to die. But what if we simply pretend he did laugh and did claim he deserved to die? Wouldn't that be fun, my outraged political extremist audience? Jeremy, I wrote the fucking sentence. I therefore objectively know what I meant by it. My guy, if you're not pretending and actually wrongly believe that expression only means that, regardless of context, you're not the god of fucking language. You can't just declare that your understanding of language is universal and applies to everyone on the fucking planet. I don't even exist in the same fucking country as you, and I speak a different version of English. In that sentence, the expression literally cannot mean I believe you deserve to die, because the first part of the sentence clarifies that. And again, in 3 other places, I called his death unjust. Since you didn't show your audience, I wonder why. It's almost like, had you shown that, you couldn't have lied as easily. I mean, fuck, man, we have to maximize the possible reasons that your audience might want to kill me, right? Nothing in my tweet says I'm happy Kirk is dead. I frankly would prefer he would still be alive, because the growing political violence in America helps no one. It solves nothing. It just begets more violence. It will just result in more people dying, leaving divisions worse, and solving nothing. In the same way that Jeremy constantly telling his audience that they in a war will do nothing but lead to death. Jeremy, my opinion that Charlie Kirk was a divisive person who increased division in America doesn't mean you can lie to people about my stances. It doesn't mean you can lie to people about my beliefs, what I've said, and what I've done. The Corbyn himself is on Twitter calling for war while putting me in his videos and lying to say that I'm an enemy of their heroes. And certainly it doesn't mean I should be able to voice my opinion on fucking anything.
This type of rhetoric.
Hello, I'm your child and I'm in prison. Why are you standing here?
Saving for a trip to Vegas.
This is Helen. There's hundreds of sites to find great here. Don't have to be bastards. Okay, Mommy. I am.
Cyber threats don't keep office hours, and neither should your cybersecurity defenses. So far,
Is exactly what led to the tragedy yesterday.
The Corbyn seemingly wants to label me as a combatant in this war of his, and many of his viewers conclude that I should die as a part of this war. Because, you know, my political impurity makes me deserving of death. Because hell, it doesn't matter what I believe, the Corbyn will say he has the wrong beliefs. If I've got the wrong beliefs, I'm on the other side of this war, man. And what do you do to people in a war? You kill them. Welcome to this experiment where I quickly edit rambles after the stream. The first topic is my deleting of the old rambles episodes from the rambles channel, and I start by reading a comment from a viewer. Hi man, a long-time viewer here. I'm sad that rambles is gone. I'm sad that you deleted all the rambles and I can't access even the old ones anymore.
don't blame you though. I don't know how the back end of things work, especially monetarily, but I have seen some of the comments that made me feel quite bad for you with all the negativity. I'm sure the choice you made for Rambles was not an easy one. While I may be sad that Rambles is gone, all the old content was deleted, I'm not going to sit here and tell you to bring them back or cry to you about it like a baby. Instead, I'd like to say this message to you. To tell you that Rambles made a genuine difference in my life. Some of your rambles were entertaining, some were helpful, some were funny, but many were genuinely thought-provoking. I may be only a single viewer, but I am a person and the like, and you made a difference in that. Thank you for your rambles. Sad to see them go. I'm glad I was there for them. What a very touching comment. I guess just in my mind, when I had to remove all my rambles because those people doxed me and tried to use edited clips of my rambles to make false stories about me, succeeding in many cases to the degree that there are in certain crowds prevalent beliefs about me and my history that have absolutely no basis in fact. As in, not merely a different interpretation of things that happened in the past, I mean literally never happened, but were invented by malicious people to defame me and to potentially, in some cases, threaten me and cause me great harm. Like when that dam was opened, where I had to remove all this content, it felt like, who cares about movie A content? I can't keep a consistent history of my past, and like, who cares about anything? And then whenever I have like a down moment or things are going bad for me, algorithmically and stuff, I just remove more of it. Try to put my best foot forward in all cases. It's unfortunate. And as I said in my most recent video, that's one of the reasons why I finally got rid of the Rambles channel in general. Despite that, you know, I've made some good rambles in the past and stuff, I've changed significantly as a person, and none of my new rambles were really being watched at all. They were getting like maybe 5,000 views or something, which is not worth all the headaches that the channel was causing me. So it's like, as a passion project, what I might end up doing is re-releasing the rambles that's on the main channel as members-only videos. I'm sure people will complain about that too. At least then they'll be accessible in some classes. I think the full brunt of people making up stories about me, it's run its course. I don't know what more stories could be invented. And frankly, the people who watch my content don't hear about that shit anyway. If I didn't bring it up, you guys wouldn't even know about it. But trust me, there's a certain degree of lowering of your estimation of people when people maliciously invent fictional stories about you. But it lowers even further when you see people wholeheartedly believe that despite there being no evidence of anything. Like it will come up in an iceberg when I make it one day. I will show you like people just making shit up. And then the next 50 comments will be, you know what? I always knew this was good. It's like, how are you that dumb? Like how are there people this dumb in the world? Like you just think that they will just die. Not in a threatening kind of way. I mean, if they're that gullible to believe anything that they're told, someone's going to walk up to them and be like, hey, yo, if you jump off that cliff, you make $1 million, and they will just die. Like, it's frustrating. So as you guys may or may not know, I released this video called Forced Retirement, where I talked about how the views on my videos don't seem to make a lot of sense as of the last month, given the consistency in the way that certain series, what kind of views they would normally get. So because I have consistent series, I can see how those videos decline in views naturally over time. And all of a sudden, all these series that consistently would get a certain amount of views, all of a sudden they got like 30, 40% at a particular month. And then I talked to some other people, and I was given some more examples of this, and I heard Linus Tech Tips talking about a similar kind of thing. I said videos like this, YouTube is crashing their channel, and like you can kind of go back on this guy, and he's got like 40,000, 30,000 views like a month ago. These newest videos are like 10, 20,000. Like it's just hot. I gave another example here somewhere. Where was it? The Angry Video Game Nerd. So for the past year, he's like 1.5, 1.2, 1.9, 1.5, 1 million, 1.4, 1.1, 1.2, 1.8. Next episode, 560. Like, the video hasn't been up that long, but I know how view trends work. This isn't going to, 4x views or double. View consistency, trends, has all been screwed very recently. But the problem is, like, especially when you're looking at new data rolling in, you don't have a lot of it, and so it's hard to know if there's actually something to this or not. Whether there's some algorithmic change or you just, something else is going on that you don't know. But the Wayne Show is a podcast that I watched with Linus Tech, made by Linus Tech Tips, and they looked at my channel on the podcast. Like in this, they talk about the whole phenomenon in general. They look at and they look at a bunch of data and stuff, but they look at my channel specifically. Well, of course, after looking at their channel and another person's channel as well. This is Dark Fiber EU video views, and here's my views. From August here, when August starts, it's just up. Like, here's the trends, bang. What's weird about this though is on this graph, the like ratio, always with a consistent deviations here, and then
she lost weight.
I'm getting more likes to views, but I'm still getting less views. Like, this is weird. You can see the trend here is just being destroyed here, and the trend here is just being destroyed here, and it's not obvious why. It's weird how me and Linus experience a lot of the same kind of stuff. But it's just because we have a similar job. I saw this meme on the subreddit. The thumbnail that my video forced retirement. I guess my retirement is coming sooner than I thought. And here's Franklin. Ain't you a bit young for the pipes, slippers, and staring at fucking sunset? Feel old, guys. I want my slippers and my pipes and my sunset. The comments here. To be honest, the number of times he's made videos or posts on this subject makes me believe that Matt is a little absolutely paranoid about his channel numbers. It's not paranoia. It's a thing. This might be the first video I've made on the main channel about my numbers ever. Yeah, so basically, there is a phenomenon, but it's not clear what it is. So there's a few leading theories. One of them is this hype feature. Hyper video, new feature released by YouTube.
Proudly serving the entire military community. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Get the traffic picked up by cement. But the solely those industries that become the preservation and expansion of the mafia's power and wealth. This is what Donald Trump is doing to the government. He's trying to arrest political opponents. He's having them investigated for fake crimes like the Russia. He's fired everybody that's not loyal to him in the administration. He's got a vice president through the last government. All of these things are just open and on record. He's writing executive orders targeting law enforcement individuals that he doesn't like. This is
Today, we chose another random lucky subscriber with this Hall of Fame box. It is now time to rip open this box. Nobody thinks that it will benefit America to become more like me. Or I would challenge anyone, if they do think that, to explain how that's the case. Like, in what way could this country be improved by making it more like Haiti? When you look at Haiti, what part of Haiti are you saying to yourself, we need more of that?
beaches.
Well, we have more beaches than that too, right? Don't we?
Right,
We're much bigger.
Right. We don't want a marine invasion, occupation of the United States. Constantly decapitates governments and takes the money out of the country. And saddles us with
We don't want the Clintons.
debt.
Yeah. Right. Although I don't seriously that
We wouldn't want to be.
Here's what I was going to talk about, like the insidious nature of people taking advantage of the bulletin discourse from like liberal and left advocates, well, not left advocates, but like liberal advocates for the Palestinian emancipatory movement has created this unique media landscape where like Nick Fuentes coming across as like one of these
I've been working a long time now. I've been working for it. We got, listen. We got 9 points. I promise you, in the long run, he will start missing. I won't. That's the difference. I'm gonna keep fucking you. I promise you. If you get a few spots on him, oh my god, I'm on, bro. Which is lazy. The reason he's out scoring by himself is because
we're just fucking jumping.
Yeah, you're jumping at him like retards and shit. Like he's not even dribbling or nothing. He's not dribbling. He's not like topping y'all. He's actually a shooter.
Yeah, so fine.
You don't got it, stuff. You got a lot.
Yo, it's your boy Chris, man. I'm back from the field, man. Yes, I am back, and I guess I was consistent. Bangers, man. Consistent bangers, man. Good playing gameplay. And today I got me for Chalk. And yes, Chalk is back on point guard. If you guys did not know, Chalk was a god at shooting guard. But at point guard, he might have been the man above him that we never met. At point guard, he averaged 40 and 20 in the 2K League. He was a demon god. Did y'all see in the first clip? Y'all seen that first clip? We was going blow for blow. At halftime, we both had 40. It was a crazy game. And y'all get to witness it right here, right now. Get your popcorn. And y'all gonna see some good gameplay. And today I am playing with gassed up OM, the point guard K ISO, me at shooting guard, DB at lock Polar Bears, do tough, and Tenacious Rebounding. And he's playing with Bumpus, Angel, Tim Drake, Indiana, and Mud Sims. It's a good ass game. We go blow for blow. It's like fucking. Well, what was it? Jamal Murray versus fucking Donovan Mitchell? That's damn near what it was, but it's on fucking steroids. So if y'all enjoy this shit, man, make sure comment down below. And look, bro, listen, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love the grind. Listen, if y'all always want to watch me live throughout the day, and see what I'll be doing and watch these games live, y'all gonna see the shit flowing in the bottom right of the screen. That's my Twitch Google Blitz. It ain't hard to find. Description, my link's down there too. So look, I'm gonna let y'all enjoy the game. I'm out, man. Come on, please.
What you got 76?
No, that shit might be 71.
Look at the stuff.
Nigga, 80 the ball also.
What the fuck was that?
Oh my god. No! Bro, the crazy part about this is like, I don't think you can run past anybody. It doesn't. Yo, what's going on, guys? We got something really special for you. Today we was blessed to do the Diamond is Michael Porter Jr. We got MPJ, who hasn't even played a game in the league yet, but he has like a 6'10" demigod card that doesn't even make sense. Now I put a shoe on him. I'm not gonna lie, and it's increased his block. It's increased his single quality. You guys don't even understand how good his animation is. Let's go ahead and check that. Okay, after checking out his animation, like this card is probably my favorite diamond in the game right now. Like 6'10". I want to reiterate this. He is 6'10". He's a 6'10" power forward. He can spam the sham. He can literally momentum spin. He has a great jump shot. Like his jump shot is not like some long release. He has a quick release on his jump shot. I don't know why I'm not reading this, but there it is. Even his Euro is good. So he's great at both going to the rim and staying outside. You know what I'm saying? And he can hit from frigging. The only one fault about this card that I'll probably give you is that because he's only a 93 overall, he's only going to have one takeover. He's not going to have two. when we get two takeovers, when you have a 94 overall or higher, either 94 or 95. I think it's 94. So if we get one takeover, unfortunately, it's a one downfall. Besides that, this is an amazing super dribbler. I like his head. It's quick. I like his rookie dribbler. It's not necessarily crazy, but it is enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a bad rookie dribble. You honestly rather have like a decent one and average rookie dribble than have something that's just really bad. At least it's really Diamond MPJ, bro, he is literally the new Blitz. He is the new Blitz. Check this out.
A few moments later.
What? You gotta guard up, bro. He don't miss. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna love him. Hell no. Gimme. Get it. Oh my God. No. Bro, the crazy part about this is, dude, like, now I can just run past anybody. It doesn't even... Yo, he's already a really good shooter. His shot creator, bro. Giving him slash and takeover is just age. Come on, bro. Oh, nah. I would quit too. I would honestly quit too. Come on, bro. Oh, nah. I would quit.
But look at these stats, y'all. I mean, just look at these stats right here. It's crazy. So, he gave Ingram a 95 driving dunk. Hall of Fame range, Hall of Fame Deadeye, Hall of Fame quick first step, unpluggable Hall of Fame. I think he has Pro, so he has Curry slide. Right? Wow, that's crazy. And this card right here is a budget beast. Power forward, small forward, pink diamond, 7'4" wingspan, 6'7". He's got a 97 driving dunk, 89 three ball. That's cool. Range on that. I wish this was oval. This is what we needed today. We needed this card right here to be an oval. 98 overall oval, and this would have been a fire ass drop. If this 6'5" beast would have been oval. That's what we needed. Yo, what up, Napoleon? Napoleon told me to check the cash app. Yo, Napoleon, thank you for the $10 donation, baby. Yo, spam up the cash app even one time, man. Look at your mom thing. Turn up, boys. Ingram is like a better KD that can play shooting guard and has good wingspan. Yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna be able to replace my Kawhi Leonard here, for either Ingram or for DeRozan. Ideally, we want DeRozan. Doesn't matter. So, yeah. Ingram has bad defensive badges. I mean, I wouldn't care. Honestly, there's no defense on next gen, so it doesn't. I mean, now if you're on current, then yeah, what's good, James? If you're on current, then yeah, I would be looking at badges and all that. But on next gen, I just don't care. There's no defense. The monster animations aren't updated. Okay, that's a dub. Yeah, he's gotta have a pro too.
Screen!
You may only use gold, bronze, and silver players? Wait, that can't be real. We got a gold class. That cannot be real. Only pack box and Darren Thompson is. Oh, let's go! Scream! Scream! Let's fucking go! Let's go! Let's go, boys! Let's go! Let's go! Boys! Spell my time! Let's go! Where's Anthony at, man? Spell the W's! Yo, let's shoot for 200 likes right now. We got 450 people in the building. Don't matter who, man. Give me 200 likes, yo. You know what time it is? We got Wilt, Distills. Let's go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Dusky. Oh, my goodness. On the first 20. It had to happen today. Oh, my. Oh, let's go. God. Dark Matter, Pearl Matter, like, hey, yo, spam up the Dark Matter emo one time, man. Spam up the 99s. Oh, my. And the first 20? No shot. No shot. Can I pull another one? Sell him for like 700 quid? Yeah. Go in the first 20 box, man. What is this? Jeff Green. Hi, not a bad box, obviously. Let's go, man. If you make Madden C, what's the point of selling a card for MC? Wait, what? Wait, what? I just told him I can't use it. Let's go, man. That shit is litty. Holy fuck. After you forget, I told you too much this year. $320 last weekend, Zombie, for one open. Yo, Zombie, thank you for the donation, man. Yo, that's fact. We have got hella hoes, but that was big on the first 20-pack box. Anthony with the donation, the VC solo, man. It's so clutch. So fucking clutch. I'm so fucking happy right now, bro. That's it. We got the time hard. We're chilling. You got Brandon Ingram so far? I'm gonna, let me, hold on, something partially explain this. We're gonna try out the jumper now, but we're going to freestyle and see what the part is looking like. I'm gonna get straight to another 20 after that. Holy fuck. I think the part does make my team up. He might be replacing, Kawhi. Look at the game loading up. It's like reading. Okay, yeah, we already gave him a Dark Matter. Let's kind of screw him the rest of the way here, man. Yo, that's so fucking massive, though. Hey, yo, fellas, we're slacking. We got damn near 500 people in the building. We got a Dark Matter full. Can we hit 200 likes for the fire-ass fucking Wilt? Like, yo, turn me up. Holy fuck. That shit was nutty. Hey, yo, let them know. Bonafide, thank you for the $3 donation, man. Back, yo. Oh, man. Like it up for real, man. That shit was so clutch. Holy fuck. You don't even really need them on, but you want it on. Right. Yeah. It's not that I need them, but I mean, you want to pull the card. Or Ingram. I'll take an Ingram, too. If I pull another Dark Matter, you're opening. Yo, what up, Blue Dog? Okay, we're not getting no shakes on this one so far. Oh man, this box looks bad. Hopefully it's up. How do you get Kelly? It might be the weekend, you guys, right? I'm not sure. Yo, Michael, thank you for the $5 donation, man. Good vibes indeed, man. It feels good to finally not get held. I wish I would have phoned, maybe Ingram, try him out or whatever, but Will would definitely do. Question. I'm assuming he's Peter Bar, maybe? Yes, Peter Bar.
Ooh, Hall of Fame.
Limited is on Ricky difficulty. I thought, what's the triple threat online event, man? It ended. Yo, what? Yo, what? Yo, what are they doing with these girls? What the hell is limited event actually talks? Yo, shout out to the 40 subscribers, man. Welcome to the stream, fellas. I'm getting that sub right for me, man. Yo, what was that 230 likes, man? Like the stream, fellas. Yo, oh my. Yo, I'm hoping I can get a foot here or some shit. You Berea? Let's fix it. I'm not even tripping on the races right now. It's on Ricky difficult, so. And I got Phil Jackson, so. I think the Ricky difficulty is gonna make this talk. So. Need stuff, y'all. Ratchet, thank you, man. Welcome to the stream, okay? Who's he running? Who's that? Holland. Oh my god, it's so close. Oh, I can't move. Oh my god, what is that? Look at this! Quicksand!
NBA 2K22 pack opening. Sick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is something I was not expecting until next week, but 2K just decided to say, F it. They dropped what looks like their final packs of NBA 2K22 My Team. Take a look at this, guys. Now, when I said I wasn't expecting these till next week, I wasn't expecting this style of packs, period. Look at this. These are guaranteed end game anytime, guys. We're gonna get right into it. Now, like I said, I've been gone for the last 10 days, but y'all have been great in showing support. My question is, what have y'all been up to, man, in these last 10 days? It's been a good couple days of summer. What have y'all been up to? Hold that answer. We got to see what endgame we're about to pull here. Western shooting guard number 77. And I was thinking about opening these packs for Luka when I first got back. Thank goodness I didn't, because I just got him guaranteed in a pack. This feels so broken. I honestly wonder how much the auction house will crash. Now, I don't think it's going to be too crazy, because keep in mind, these are PC-only packs. But of course, boys, back to the topic of discussion. I haven't had the chance to ask you guys this in a week and a half. How has my fellow supporters been, man? How have y'all been doing mentally? What are y'all up to as far as the grind? Are y'all going to be ready for that 2K23 grind? And also let me know in the comments, what do you think about all the 2K23 news? Because a lot of stuff has come out. I just didn't really make videos on it because, again, I was vacationing, relaxing, getting my mental right, and I had to buy this captain's hat, of course, to top it off. I need this captain hat to do its thing and make me the captain of Endgame Players Power Forward number 4. This one's looking like it's going to be Scotty freaking Barnes. I worked so hard to pull this card a couple months ago, and the fact that he just flew out of a pack and I've got zero reaction to it is absolutely.
As someone who has tested every single mobile basketball game on the App Store, there's one question I cannot stop thinking about. Why does NBA 2K have so many mobile games? No, seriously, do they even know how many they've released? Guys, hook up my Xbox controller and play one like it's NBA 2K25. But most importantly, which one is the best?
Hey there, how's it going? Let me know if there's anything I can do for you today.
I'm just losing my damn ball.
Worst time. Maybe we can come up with a creative way to keep it in a designated spot.
Like what?
Yeah, it definitely happens to the best of us. Maybe a little holder or a designated spot near the couch could help out. Let me know if you want some suggestions.
Can I ask you a question about my team?
Of course, absolutely. Feel free to ask me anything about your team, and I'll do my best to help out.
Do you know what I mean by my team?
I think I do. You're probably talking about your NBA 2K team, right? I'm always here to help with that. Let me know what you need.
Yeah, I am. I just want to know, why do you think that 2K makes so much money off it, but the viewership is so low on YouTube for my team compared to other Ultimate Team modes and compared to Harp?
That's a really interesting observation. I think the revenue from my team often comes from microtransactions and the appeal of collecting cards and building a powerful lineup, which is a bit more behind the scenes and less about the gameplay that people like to watch. Meanwhile, modes like Park are more social and dynamic, so they get more attention. But despite the lower viewership, the microtransactions keep the revenue high.
How is Park more social and dynamic?
Well, Park is more of a real-time interactive experience where you can team up with friends, show off your skills, and just hang out in a community setting, which makes it super engaging to watch. My team, on the other hand, is more of a solo grind with a focus on collecting and strategy, which is a bit less visually exciting for viewers.
Yeah, historically it's been like that. I think they're trying to bridge the gap more where they added my team, Triple Threat Park, to the neighborhood, or not the neighborhood, the city, or whatever they're calling it now, and how they added a all-star team up back in with 5 separate players controlling their own players on the same team.
Yeah, they're definitely making some cool moves to make my team more social and engaging. It'll be interesting to see how that unpacks the viewership over time. If you ever want to chat about strategies or anything else in that mode, just let me know.
So do you notice trends of viewership going down and everything?
Yeah, I've definitely noticed that in general, viewership trends have shifted over the years. Some modes do fluctuate in popularity, and it can be tied to game updates, new features, or even just shifts in what the community finds entertaining. So it's always a bit of a dynamic landscape, but it's cool to see how they try to adapt and innovate.
what sports game do you think has the best Ultimate Team mode, and what sports game do you think the fans of those games think has the best mode? If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. A lot of people tend to rave about FIFA's Ultimate Team called FUT because of the sheer variety of players and the market dynamics. In the American sports realm, Madden's Ultimate Team is also really popular for its depth. But it's interesting because the best mode can vary depending on who you ask. It often comes down to personal preference and the community vibe.
So what do you think is the best mode?
If I had to pick from a general perspective, I'd say FIFA's Ultimate Team stands out because of its massive player base, the complexity of the market, and the constant updates and events. But I totally get that fans of other games like Madden or NBA 2K might have their own favourites. It really depends on what you're into.
What did you say about the marketplace? It said complexity. Or what was it you said?
Yeah, I mentioned that FIFA's Ultimate Team has a pretty complex marketplace where you can buy, sell, and trade players, which adds a layer of strategy and depth. It keeps the gameplay fresh and the economy dynamic, which a lot of players really enjoy.
Well, Madden has that too, and so does 2K. So I don't. What's different about FIFA's or FC that makes it dynamic, or whatever you said?
You are absolutely right. Madden and 2K also have their own marketplaces. What stands out about FIFA's is the sheer scale and the frequency of content updates, like special promo packs, events, and player releases, which keep the market really active. It just feels like there's always something new and exciting happening, which can make it feel more dynamic. But each game definitely has its own strengths.
How often does FC or FIFA add players or new programs, or whatever they call them, like new sets, like to the game, and how often does Madden and 2K do it too?
So for FIFA, FC, they tend to release new promos or special sets pretty frequently, often every week or two, especially during peak seasons like the holidays. It keeps the excitement going. Madden also has a steady stream of new content, but it's usually tied to the NFL season, so a lot of the updates come in line with real-life events. And 2K does the same with their own special packs and events, usually quite regularly as well. It's all about keeping the players engaged.
How long is the NFL season compared to the football or soccer season and NBA season?
So the NFL season is a bit shorter. It typically runs from September to early February, so about 5 months. In contrast, the NBA season runs from October to April for the regular season, and then there's the playoffs that go into June, so roughly 8 months in total. And the soccer season is quite similar to the NBA, usually running from August to May, and then there's some off-season in the summer. So overall, the NFL season is the shortest of the three.
Wait, so how long is the soccer season?
The soccer season usually runs from about August to May, so roughly 10 months. There's a little bit of a break in the summer, but it's definitely one of the longer seasons compared to the NFL.
Why do you think that is?
I thought it might be interesting to compare the lengths of the seasons, since it kind of affects how often updates and events happen in the games. But definitely each sport has its own rhythm, and it's pretty cool to see how that influences the games and their content.
Why do
It sounds like you were about to ask something else. Feel free to finish your thought whenever you're ready.
what's the so like America has the NBA, NFL, and then MLS, the Major League Soccer, or whatever it's called. What is like the NBA and the main leagues where all the good teams play? What is that league called?
Got it. So for basketball, the NBA is definitely the top league in the US. And globally, the equivalent would be Europe's top leagues like the EuroLeague. For soccer, the NBA's equivalent would be the top European leagues like the English Premier League, La Liga in Spain, Serie A in Italy, and so on. Each sport definitely has its own global stage.
Is there one standout league in soccer? Like, oh, this is by far the best league, like the NBA is, or no? Are they all pretty even? The top ones.
Soccer's a bit different in that sense because there are several leagues that are highly regarded. The English Premier League is often considered the most popular globally. La Liga in Spain, Serie A in Italy, Bundesliga in Germany, are also hugely prestigious. So while the Premier League might be the most famous, each league has its own charm and top tier talent.
So can you break down how the English Premier League works? Like I know how the NBA is like 82 games a year, 30 teams, 16 seed playoffs. Like how does that league work? How many teams and everything?
The English Premier League has 20 teams, and each team plays 38 matches in a season, facing every other team twice, once at home and once away. The season typically runs from August to May. There's no playoff like in the NBA. Instead, the team with the most points at the end of the season is the champion. The bottom 3 teams are relegated to the lower league, and the top 2 teams from that lower league get promoted, which keeps things really exciting.
Wait, so last part again. The bottom 3 teams in the main league get demoted, and then the top 3 in that bottom league get promoted up there.
Exactly, you got it. It keeps the competition really intense all the way down the leagues because every team is fighting to avoid relegation or to get promoted. Definitely adds a unique layer of excitement to the whole season.
How long have they been doing that?
The system of promotion and relegation has actually been around for over a century. It's been part of English football since the late 19th century, and it's one of the things that makes the league system so unique and exciting. It keeps every match meaningful all the way through the season.
Has there ever been a team that hasn't been delegated or whatever you called it down to the bottom league, and or if that hasn't been, who's the longest team that hasn't?
Yeah, there are definitely a few clubs that have had a really long history in the top tier. One of the most famous is Arsenal, who've been in the top flight since 1919, which is an incredible record. There are a few others that have been around for a long time as well, but Arsenal definitely holds that record for the longest continuous run.
Who's their best player?
Arsenal has had a lot of legendary players over the years, but one of the most iconic is Thierry Henry. He's considered one of the greatest strikers of all time, and had an amazing impact on the club. Of course, there have been many others, but he definitely...
No, I meant who's the current best player?
Gotcha. Right now, Arsenal has a few standout players, but one of the most influential and highly regarded is Bukayo Saka. He's been a key player for them and has really impressed both fans and critics alike. Definitely one of their brightest stars at the moment.
How many followers does he have on Instagram or Twitter?
Bukayo Saka has pretty impressive social media following. He has millions of fans across platforms like Instagram and Twitter, and it keeps growing as he continues to shine on the field. If you want the exact numbers, I can definitely look them up for you.
So even though let me know if this statement is true. Even though the viewership for my team is down, the Are they still making? Are they making more money than they ever been before since the top cards are so expensive and these My Team whales are paying so much? Or has the revenue gone down too, from what you can tell?
That's a great question. Generally speaking, even if the viewership for a mode like My Team is down, the revenue can still be quite strong because the people who are really invested in it, the so-called whales, are spending a lot on those top cards and other microtransactions. So it's possible that the revenue is still quite healthy, even if fewer people are watching. It's a bit of a nuanced situation, but overall, the revenue often remains strong.
So you don't have any specific?
I don't have specific data at the moment, but generally the trend has been that even if a mode's viewership dips, the revenue from dedicated players can still be quite strong. If you ever want me to look up exact numbers, I can definitely do that for you.
What is what do you think of all the revenue they make from My Team? What do you think the whales make up of that? Like what percentage?
It's a bit hard to pin down an exact percentage, but generally speaking, a small percentage of players, the so-called whales, tend to contribute a significant portion of the revenue. In the case of My Team, it's often said that a relatively small fraction of players are responsible for a large chunk of the income. It can sometimes be around 20% of the players generating about 80% of the revenue, but it can vary by year and by game. It's definitely an interesting dynamic.
At Burger King, you were at the rules of value. You wanted a 105 cinnamon a perfect meal.
No. Appreciate that. I'm glad you found it helpful.
Yeah, what is going on?
Questions or just want to chat about something else?
Yes. I promise you. My God. When I woke up this morning on a random Wednesday, I was not expecting to spend $400 on packs. It's a Wednesday. If you've been keeping up with the pack openings you've been doing for the past couple of weeks, you've done some massive pack openings, and the luck has not been there. Endgame Bravo, I don't know what went wrong, but today. Let's go, man. That's what I want. Great. Do me a favor, man. Let's get to 200 likes, though, fellas. We got 600 people in here. Dark Matter #1. Basically, going to do 20 boxes.
Fucking clapping your hands the fuck out the way.
For the being invincible, though. For the being invincible, though. Oh my fucking God, stream! Oh my fucking God, stream! Oh my fucking God, boys! Oh my fucking God! Oh my God! Oh my God! That's #1! Endgame 4 of the year, point guard Endgame Giannis, man. Yo, Joe, thank you for the $2 donation, man. Big shout out to Joe. Number 21, Invincible.
Oh, stream is on, bro. This back opening crazy, bro. This back opening is going crazy, bro.
NBA 2K23 pack opening.
Ladies and gentlemen, the wait's officially over. Welcome to NBA 2K23, man. Now, for those of you guys wondering, HTV, the game is technically not out till tomorrow. Well, 2K managed to hook me and a bunch of other creators up with early access codes. So here we are, man. You know we wasted those. And I managed to open a couple singles already. That's why, you know, my pre-order PC is a bit down. But don't worry, we're doing a full 450 today. And speaking of 450s, man, you know what? We'll talk about it in a second. Let's just say things got, you know, a bit more expensive. Nonetheless, man, they didn't wait until Friday to make these limitless packs available. And inside them, y'all can see on the cover, big diamond, 95 overall Steph Curry, man. And the crazy thing about this card is, he's a day one card, and he already comes with Hall of Fame limitless range. That's a little bit nutty. There's also a ping down in Dominique Wilkins, which, based on how the game plays this year with the rim running and the dunking, he's actually going to end up being a good card. Forget everything you know about 2K22 My Team and approach 2K23 differently. Aside from the dribbling, the game feels very different. There's also a Diamond Steph Curry, and there's also an Amethyst one. There's 3 different tiers. And then there's the current Series 1. So if you're a fan of Steph Curry, you're going to be able to get Steph Curry some way. Kind of hurt. Now, I didn't actually catch the prices of the boxes. 198,000 BC. Now, I had the chance to look at the pack animation, but I haven't seen it when you pull something crazy. So hopefully, you know, we pull something that's got a bit of a shake. Let me know in the comments, though, guys. How do y'all feel about this pack animation? For me, so far, I mean, it looks pretty basic. I do like the clean look of these cards. I will admit to that. So y'all can see the Julius, Sapphire, Emerald, that's whatever. We flip them all. Y'all got to keep in mind that we no longer have contracts in the game. And guys, it has been so refreshing jumping into domination game after domination game, or if I know I'm going to lose, I can rematch super quick. It has just been so time efficient, no longer having to worry about stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully we can pull some sauce out of here. I know you can't pull every card right away. The way they've got the pack system this time, I think is a little bit different, but again, man, we're looking to pull some heat. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about this animation.
Remember your ABCs! Always be bonding! And the Walmart app has over 500 million items. Walmart has fancy shoes? The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
They just dropped the God packs in what is likely our final pack opening of the year. Love to see, man. Invincible. Put a bunch of cards up like 1,000 MT so that y'all can snipe me, because these have no impact on me anymore. I want the juice though. Easter. Oh, please be an end game. Oh, hell no. Let's go! Invincible, Mirasan, Jason Tatum endgame, 3 straight packs in a row. That's what you love to see, man. I should damn near count Mirasan as an invincible. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. He really is that rare. That's gonna be Antoine. You know, now that I think about it, the time that I pulled 6 Dark Matters in a row, it doesn't look as impressive. I mean, it was impressive then. But now the fact that I'm literally going to pull 22 in a row, technically, because I had to double in that one pack, is still kind of insane. And our streak's only going to keep going. Mid-range, even...
NBA 2K My Team pack openings through the years.
Welcome to the greatest 2K pack opening of all time! Yo, ready? Let's get it! Alright, I'm starting it off now. We're all gonna pull one pack. Whoever has the lowest faded card at the end of that one pack round is eliminated. It is what it is. Here we go. Come on, remember your number. Because mine's really high. Yes. Yes. I don't know what this is. Alright guys, I don't know the animation. The first time I touched the game since October. I hope. Oh no. Come on. Come on. Oh, is this pack? Is this big perk? I don't know what's in this pack, so hey. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a 2K video with the boys. I know it's weird saying that, but we are here today to pull 100 Galaxy Opals. Now we have 3 setups. This is going to be the greatest pack opening in the history of pack openings of history of time. Yes, thank you for buying WC and getting all these cards on my account. We have the best of 2K20 Super Pack, which pretty much has like every Galaxy Opal. Literally the best card. So we will be here for a while. And we're also seeing who's the luckiest people to know that's 100. No, the game didn't go. Alright, this is the first on the whole one, though. During the Kill Play Killers, we have a lot of requests. There was a lot of comments for one person to come on the channel, and it's here. Okay, this is Rose, and this is one of the sisters of the planet that is in the team, Rocco. Okay. Yeah, and basically we're going to be doing a pack opening in this video, and we're going to be opening up the 1 million VC pack, and yeah.
I was at a college party once, and there's some people in the party, guys, girls, everyone, you know, just college. There was a poster on the wall. It wasn't very big, but it said "No fat chicks." I remember turning my head at one point during the party, and I saw 2 girls standing there, one away from the picture, and they were chatting and having fun, and they were both like they were fat. You know, I'm not gonna fucking walk around them. I wondered at the time, I wondered any time since, what it would feel like to read that in conversation with someone at the party. Like, it can't feel good. By a certain age, if you are not conventionally attractive, or at least like, you start to learn, subconsciously or consciously, that all of these things that people live in their lives, romance, interaction, things like that, they're just not food. That is a giant, amazing tragedy. The aesthetic revolution, using biology and technology and all of our best efforts, whatever the hell you brought with your biology, however you look, we're going to make it a little bit better, and then better, and then better, until you look like what you want. And then those people will have a psychological healing
That is unprecedented.
That means there's some kind of pre-assumption that those who are unattractive are broken.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe that?
Interesting choice of words by you. Not wrong. Hurt. I think that's required healing. I was at a college party once. And I was at a college party once. And there's some people in the party, guys, girls, everyone, it's college. I was at a college party once. And there's some people in the party, guys, girls, everyone, it's college. There was a poster on the wall. It wasn't very big. But it said, "No fat chicks." I remember turning my head on point during the party, and I saw two girls standing there, well away from the picture. And they were chatting, and they were both like they were fat. I'm not gonna walk around there. I wondered.
What? What? Oh, now I'm curious. What are you doing? I didn't even do anything. We've all been there. Wow, he's listening to vengeance. What? What? Oh, now I'm curious. What are you...
This triple threat, oh, I couldn't tell.
Yo, we are back with another video, and today, I'm going to be showing you guys that you are sitting on a absolute mountain full of heaps of empty collections, and you do not even know it. I've gone ahead and I have sold all of these kind of cards, and we're going to see my auctions right now. But before we get into the video, make sure you like the video up, subscribe if you're new, and turn on notifications. And I got y'all in another video real quick. So yeah, guys, a lot of people, they're gold players, and rightfully so, they're going to a lot of empty, but I am not going to be talking about gold players today. That is given. What I'm going to be talking about today is badges. Now, I don't have any badges in my collection because I've gone ahead and I've sold all of mine. And you may ask, why is it taking time to go ahead and sell all of your badges? The auction house is split, it's barely been working. Have to go back and forth. Seems like a lot of work. Well, I'll tell you that it is work, but it is worth it. Now, I don't know who is going ahead and buying all these badges, but they are selling like hotcakes. You're going to redeem all of my auction outcomes. You see, my entire auction outcome is filled with badges that have sold. I have 50 plus pending items. And you're going to see how much I have made from these badges. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Let's start collecting, man. 30, 30, 10, 80, 40, 25, just maybe. Or more than 75K. 75K in badges and consumables. Go ahead and sell your badges. So we are back with another video, and yes, that does say what it says. Number one in rank on PlayStation. PS5, we are the highest top 10 reps. Players, we are number one. And today, I'm showing you guys how to rep up fast and much. Before we get into the video, please like up this video. Subscribe to this video, turn on notifications because I have been nothing but grinding this. And a lot of people might want to withhold information on how to rep up fast, but you guys deserve to know, and I want to give you this information. All right? So we would appreciate that. If you want to wrap up fast and nice again, please hit that like, subscribe, and
Okay. Alright. So, the game's been out for 90 minutes, and we have already flying the bronze, silver, gold, all throughout, emerald, and now we are in the sapphire tier. A lot of stuff here is very useful, but the most useful thing along the way so far that I've gotten has been this right here. I'll show you guys. And that is right here in Emerald 3. Now, the first thing you see right there on the top left is a left breakout game changer. And game changer cards are actually very useful if you have not had stuff. So basically what that did for me in breakout is every time I make breakout games, at the top they change by double left. So you don't find it. But if you don't have those yet, there's other ways you can up that. So just keep in mind that those kind of strategy cards are definitely a good way to wrap up that. So, every day, PK allows you to go into the triple draft card and open a pack. Now, when doing this, in front of everybody on the big screen, you will get 30 minutes of double rest. So I'm going to do it like this, and as soon as you open a pack, it will display double rest after the pack is open. Cool. Now, what you want to do right after that, you spam, go to my team, you see double rest activated for 29 minutes. At 1 o'clock, you want to jump right into a my team game. You pick one, and 4 stars, so forth. So, this one. Okay? And the goal is to get out of the game before the 29 minutes end. Now, if you get out of the game before the 29 minutes end, you can start another game. Doesn't matter if it's 10 seconds, 20 seconds, even 5 minutes left on your timer. As long as there is time left, you can use it for the next game. So you can play 2 dominations on double rest as opposed to 1. Now, on top of the strategy card, and on top of domination from doing the double rest method for 2 games, if you haven't completed dom in general, that's definitely the first place you guys can start. Now, if you were there to start, the domination is always the best way to wrap up that my game. Ever since the method been introduced, domination has been to go to, and you guys saw 3 moments ago, and you also saw if you watching my video, that we've already completed the first domination, and we've received the pass out the card. Now, I still have WNBA domination to complete, and I'm definitely planning on doing that, but the only reason why I would continue to play the regular domination is I don't have the 4-star challenges, which this game I did not, so it worked out pretty well. Now, after this game, we'll see how much reps we did succeed. We were at 8. I'm definitely planning on doing that, but the only reason why I would continue to play the regular NBA domination to complete, and I'm definitely planning on doing that. But the only reason why moments ago, and you also saw if you're watching my videos, that we've already completed the first domination, and we've received the Pascal Siakam card. Now, I still have WNBA domination to complete, and I'm definitely planning on doing that. But the only reason why I would continue to play the regular domination is if I don't have the 4-star challenges, which this game I did not, so it worked out pretty well. Now, after this game, we will see how much rest we did receive. We were at 83.1% to our bar, and we'll check back after this game and see how much rest we got. Alright, we have 4 minutes left on this jump into another game here. You can see we got 5.9% from that one game. Alright, game 2 has come to an end, and now we are at 95%. We went from 83% to 95%, and I'm in Sapphire here, which means our reps could be moving slower than anyone else's, and I'm still going up 6% a game. That is a lot. So as I alluded to before, these game changer cards right here are nothing to be slept on. So if you have any of the game changer rewards that provide you reps, like here, salary cap, or when you buy rep multipliers, or over here, the showdown, another one for salary cap. They come in different rarities. Bronze will give you less reps per game, multiplied, and silver obviously more, and then gold, and diamond. The only way I can see consistently getting those rep ones is from leveling up and repping up. But if there's other ways to get them, like maybe on breakout boards or gauntlet boards or packs, definitely keep an eye out to get any rep game changers to use those. Okay, now, if you have finished dom completely and you are on the daily, going to the park and opening a pack, you are doing your due diligence. And now, the other way for you to rep up is to play a breakout or a breakout gauntlet, basically offline mode. Now, play those on medium difficulty, rookie, get in and out of games quickly, and the rep doesn't change depending on your skill level, depending on the difficulty level. Offline is the way to rep up fast. Obviously, you guys probably know how I game change for online modes, because online modes do not rep you up fast. Offline is the way. If you're an offline grinder like myself, that is one of the big steps to remember, is to just strictly play offline modes if you want to focus on reps. So here's a list of things you need to do. Once more, it'll be on the screen. Basically, 2 dominations first. Then each day, use your 30-minute double XP token on 2 domination games. Also, you can go here and get Season 1 rewards, complete this, get double rep for an hour, which I don't know if people are telling you all about, but do this as well. There you go. Dom, double rep, park, going into Dom, then you do the challenges here for another hour, and then you also pop all your game changer cards, and then you play offline breakout. There it is, on screen. Good luck. Rep up fast. Comment down below what rep you are invited to, as I gotta get back to the grind myself.
Protecting our lips as we age is really important. For keeping lips healthy, I recommend Blistex.
I spent my trip last night and today with what, if anything, I want to say about the Japanese party. And there it is. What's a man slumped into his chair, like pumping his bumpers in front of his wife and children? He's writing a cry for an incentive. No decent person will celebrate. And anyone who does is slated. What those people will remember will scar them forever. His wife will retell it for the rest of their life. And the audience will remember the bad ordinary people, many of them only there out of curiosity. They will pound that form of truth. These statements have a way of capturing. These tools radicalize. They give a gift of others. And
Men, just so there's no confusion, I'm going to show you exactly what a woman's first move is to show you that she's interested, okay? And that's it. And so when you see that, you don't
I can tell you one thing for sure. Men are no longer falling for this. They are either
what do you do for a living?
I am a front desk person at a Super 8 hotel. It's not the best.
I'll probably do that.
What? Shut the fuck up messaging me. Oh, damn. What the fuck is that?
Santino, but I always defend you. Me, what? No, he doesn't. Yeah, I'm upset with you. So you're telling me so far. And that guy stole my best friend. Ooh, what guy? That guy with the mustache. Oh, now we're getting somewhere, dude. What's your name, bro? What's a I met you before. Luis. Bro, why did you replace Luis? I'm a 5'8" for Luis.
I didn't replace him. Yeah, but he's always missing.
I think I know one.
Yeah, okay. Here we go.
I'm pleased to introduce a friend of mine, Michael. You might know him as Metaphysics Mike from YouTube and also from TikTok. Mike,
Well, one of my Black Team YouTube members, Ruckford.
Oh.
Today's video, we're going to talk about community courts and the multitude of, I think, real issues that this mode does already probably face, which is not a huge shocker. I did not expect a mode for $10,000 a week to be without its flaws, and some of those I think might be 2K's fault a little bit, some of them are not. I do hope that there can be resolution to some of these things throughout the year. Some of them are unfortunately just going to be side effects of the game, but you can use the same things to address them as well. So, with that being said, we're going to discuss the other shit. Try to first what you think about this government and can't wait for this today. Multiple different things in the government. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I'm sitting here late Friday night, and what has been going on for, I don't know, 7 hours or so, 8 hours. And I'm like, the names on the top 10 to be fair, a lot of our mistakes are recognized. People are known players, so like, how it works. It was number one. For the second year in a row, he won the first game of the PlayStation in 2K25 as well, and then was never seen in the top 10 on another game for the rest of the year. And he's apparently number one this year too, the first week. Overall, the best player in the world. Okay, I'm not touching it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, Drippy.
Okay.
So, there you go. Join 2K and also there is he is, by the way, more discussion. Look over right over not that spirit, that guy, and he looks like he's pretty good. He's awesome. So I'm surprised his scores are not good. He's a beast. I have not seen him play. I also don't know anything about him. I don't know if he is legit or not. He is Jonathan. I see a beast line black right there in a row. I'll make sure I recognize. I think I have my in general. There's a combination of legit and not legit. The problem is the top we have a pretty good not legit person. I think that's absolutely worth noting is that there are people who are cheating 100%. Towards the top or at the top. I hope that people these with their resolution things. I hope they can do this. I also wonder if $10,000 on the line on a weekly basis. I mean, depending on some of the cheaters, that's possible. But I also think the mode just has flaws beyond the fact that there is definitely something fishy going on with certain things. Certain people who are absolutely cheating, taking care of it. Still, there are additional issues. I think we should talk about those. Let me Twitter loop. Shout out to my guy, Kamikaze Poof. I don't know my team, not Kamikaze. As well as my first place over there for the things. To help y'all get some information about the reports. Number one, there's people that against Root.nl. That's not people dash where they are against .nl. That is a Zen script thing that allows you to basically cancel the game and have an account. I'll show y'all visually what I mean. Second, after you hit a certain limit point, you cannot find a game for after 45 to an hour. The way the skill based aspect is right now, you cannot get a game unless, if you are in the top, if you're above, I think if you're in the top 10% or so, above 9,000 points, you pretty much get a match competitive players. Just how it is, so and things like that. I don't know if that's a problem or not, but the way the games are valued here, and it seems like you get more points when you match up against a good squad and beat them by a lot. And it's just the format is not well explained. We don't understand the point system, so it's hard to know what the goal is. I mean, obviously, you want to win the game by as much as possible. That's the goal. But how it works is hard to. We don't know. We don't know what difficulty it's on. Everything was that. And again, we have people who are cheating in the tournament. Again, this dude, Drippy. That's why I say it. Joey 2K is the same story. We know he is Zen. We know he is cheating. And this shit over here.
The other thing about Joey 2K is he's posted on Twitter. He's saying that he's lagged out games twice against Tiny. He lagged out twice against Tiny earlier. He says lag. But he did this. So watch this clip. Watch this post. You can see he is, number one, he's hitting contested shots. He misses.
The future of trading is here on Robinhood.
Kobe. God, this fucking weirdo.
Right here. A problem has been counted as product gameplay you can do anything on this one. This is something that people who have Zens can do. I have had it done to me before. By somebody who is in. You can disconnect the game basically and have it not count. I don't know how it works. I don't have one. I don't know how the script works. I don't have a script, but I don't really He did this against Pine twice and said that he lagged out, and they lagged out twice. It's not how lagouts work. Lagouts result in a player getting a loss of the lands because of something there or something else. Sometimes you do get there, but stuff, but it doesn't come in the form of this. This is something that happens these days with somebody like Zen. And it happened twice. Additionally, he was on salary cap leaderboards very early this year on 2K26. I don't think he is anymore. And he was shooting an absolutely ungodly amount or percentage. Both him and Griffey, actually. We're both on Xbox salary cap leaderboards, shooting way better for three than every other player. It's obvious when people have said. It's like I said a couple days ago with the guy in the video that I played who was saying on PlayStation Magic. Similar story. You can tell when people are cheating. You know what I mean? And I just hope 2K does a good job of intentionally those people who are cheating and making sure that they don't win. And if Killzoy is legitimately somehow winning unicorns on the up and up for the second year in a row, then I get shout out to him for somehow, some way doing that in the first week. The issue is he can win 1 week this year.
Look at this bitch making a phone.
Number one, I don't get that. I gotta be honest. I don't understand. But at the same time, it's probably I guess we'll see what happens here over the next couple of days of King of the Courts. And I think the fact that they're looking better than last year. I think that's good. I think just the mode itself is a little more informative. Explain the places. I really don't think that. If they take care of things that unless it's similar. Because even with a weird format, it does seem like the best players are trying to do the street team.
Fuck.
You see that? I personally wish that there was more monetized ties than just the first player. Like, I did this for $10,000, but it was spread out with what would have come. It's easy to get something in one day, and I need something to do. It's not all about first, second one. Just do it. You know what I mean? It's really not all that hard to do. It's definitely for a lot of people. Your first games are easy anyway. The skill exact thing getting done is making it easy for people. As long as they take advantage or take control and make sure that cheaters are taken care of and not rewarded. I don't love the system like this, but I consider it could be okay. We'll see. It does seem flawed, and it does seem like the mode does still have some problems that need to be addressed. But hopefully they will do something, you know what I mean? And if the cheaters are number one, that's going to help. I think the format is probably not going to change much like a format. I think it's flawed. It's probably not going to change. So unfortunately, I don't know. They haven't changed format for that. They're probably not going to change it, realistically. So people are going to figure out how to make the best of it, and I'm sure a lot of those players are going to rise to the top of this way. So they can do certain things. And as long as that happens, don't tell me for the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I would definitely see the comments. Yo, this is YouTube. Welcome back to another J60K video. Today's video, I have an extremely fun game to show you against the guy who is brilliant in this game. Number one, it's fun to see how people with Zens play. Number two, it's fun to see how close you can come to beating him. You know what I mean? This guy, by the way, legitimately good at the game. You can tell by the way he plays, and I'll point it out throughout the video. Why is he zenning? I don't know. He's good at the game. He win a lot of games without zenning. I think it's really lame that he's playing with the zen. But y'all will see what I mean in this video. And before we actually hop into it, let's take a look at the PlayStation leaders real quickly. This guy's a PlayStation player. He is currently 8th on the PlayStation leaders. Jordy, 4 RM Pluto, so I guess that's from Pluto. Shooting 74.6% from the field and 66.8% from the field. From a 3 making 10.6 3-pointers per game. These are, again, the best players in the world, a lot of these players. People like Kawhi, RJ Watts, Wall, Lou, Hamza. These are some of the best players in the world who are shooting 56, 52, 59, 56, 50.
percent for three. Nike's 52%. I mean, these are legitimately mostly a lot of the best players in the world that are shooting like this. And yet, somehow, some way, I don't know who Maris Juice is, I don't know who JD looks good is. Those two people, their stats look a little suspicious, but maybe they're legit, maybe they're dogs. I don't know. Maris, probably not. JB, I'm not 100% sure. Also, I don't know. We'll see. Either way, this Jordy do this. 66.8% from three on 10.6 attempts per game. It is obvious that he is cheating, and y'all will see what I mean in this video. We almost won. I did not win, but it is a funny game nonetheless, and I think y'all will enjoy watching this one. Trying to beat a Zenner here in NBA 2K26 My Team. This is actually a pretty entertaining game. Pretty entertaining video. I will say I was recording, and I won't be getting this gameplay today, but I'll be dropping it tomorrow. I recorded this video late Wednesday night, or late Tuesday night, but I'll be dropping it on Wednesday. I was recording a Joe Smith gameplay. Probably won't drop till Thursday now, by the way, the Joe Smith gameplay, but I was recording Joe Smith gameplay. So the first quarter is basically me just trying to play through Joe Smith. Which doesn't work out very well, to be totally honest, because, I mean, this guy is actually a pretty good defensive player, and we just don't have a super successful start to the game overall. I'm, to be fair, not super duper crazy locked in on this game at this point in the game. I'm just trying to make sure I record a gameplay and just chill, you know what I mean? That's kind of my main thought process. That's a couple of crazy for three-pointers that he's already hit, though. First shot was wide open, okay, whatever. Second shot was contested, and that was not easy. I mean, that's kind of my main thought process in putting this lower night. That's a couple of crazy three-pointers that he's already hit, though. First shot was wide open, okay, whatever. Second shot was contested, and that was not, by the way, an easy contested shot. You'll see a lot of these shots in this game from this dude right here. I get a three. Look at the shot he shoots and how he shoots it. He is falling forward and pulling up like that. And he shoots a lot of those. Start the game. Go different angles, different times. You'll see it. And it's like, that's not a shot people shoot. It's not the way that this guy shoots. I forced that third wasn't really open to be totally honest. I picked up the shoot and I did not. Really wasn't ready for it. I was late on that. So that's my bad. He shoots a horribly contested shot. That's one of, I think, 3 3-pointers he misses in the entire game. It's a terrible shot, 83% contested. Couldn't green that if he tried. So, he doesn't green, which is good. That is one of only a couple threes he misses the entire game. Just notice that's a miss. Missed three. It was 83% contested. That is worth keeping in mind. Al Harrington wide open three. Not great defense at all from the hash for him with Giannis. And we have ourselves a open three with Al Harrington. We get it to go. And we have a 6-6 lead. And again, this guy was actually a pretty good player. He gets to the rim a lot with a lot of stick dunks. Later in the game, especially once I realized this guy was cheating, I was out middle of the second quarter. I started playing pretty aggressive, trying to stop him from shooting the ball for the most part. Again, it's not in a vacuum, it's a suspicious shot, but front fade, pull up, total confidence three in transition play with the defender kind of in his face. Just holds it and shoots it. Not sure that was a great shot, but points are points, right? And he greened it again. And it's like, okay, this dude's doing some crazy shots. Shout out to him. But we get it done right back with 6 minutes. At this point in the game, it's like, okay, he's doing some tough shots. He's clearly a good player, clearly a very good shooter. He's practiced a lot. But at this point in the game, he has 11 points. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting here accusing somebody of having a Zen confidence three in transition. Al Harrington wide open three. Not great defense at all from the hash for him to be honest. And we have ourselves a open three with Al Harrington. We get it to go. And we have a 6-6 lead. And again, this guy was actually a pretty good player. He gets to the rim a lot with a lot of stick dunks. Later in the game, especially once I realized he has to come in the middle of the second quarter. I started playing pretty aggressively to try to stop him from shooting the ball for the most part. Again, it's not in a vacuum, it's a suspicious shot, but front fade, pull up, total. I started playing pretty aggressively to try to stop him from shooting the ball for the most part. Again, it's not in a vacuum, it's a suspicious shot. Cheating, come out middle of second quarter-ish. I started playing pretty aggressively to try to stop him from shooting the ball for the most part. Again, it's not in a vacuum, it's a suspicious shot, but front fade, pull up, total confidence three in transition play with the defender kind of in his face. Just holds it and shoots it. Not sure that was a great shot, but points are points, right? And he greened it again. And it's like, okay, this dude's doing some crazy shots. Shout out to him. But we get it done right back with 6 minutes. At this point in the game, it's like, okay, he's doing some tough shots. He's clearly a good player, clearly a very good shooter. He's practiced a lot. But at this point in the game, he has 11 points. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting here
accusing somebody of having a Zen 4 possessions into a game. Another miss, by the way. His second in the game. It is a little bit contested with Rex Chapman. That is his second. There is only, I believe, one more from 3 the entire game. That one was only 8% contested. That's the most contested shot he misses the entire game, if I'm not mistaken. That's the only shot, I think, right there that you could kind of make the argument with that shot right there. Oh, maybe he doesn't have a Zen. But you'll see what I mean as the game progresses. A couple of shots he gets down the stretch in like the fourth quarter of this game are mind-boggling. So stick around to watch this video. It's kind of insane. Another front fade 3, by the way, with Kawhi Leonard of all people, because that's the type of shot people are shooting, is a front fade 3. Fourth quarter of this game are mind-boggling. So stick around to watch this video. It's kind of insane. Another front fade 3, by the way, with Kawhi Leonard of all people, because that's the type of shot people are shooting, is a front fade 3-pointer with Kawhi Leonard, of course. Stop it in the mid-range, reflex and not to dunk and shot. We're down by 5. Not a huge deal at this point, but again, I'm already at this point a little suspicious as this game's going on. I'm like, I mean, dude's clearly a good player, but these are aggressive, confident shots that he is greening with ease. And it's already like, okay, that's a little weird. Al Horford's open on the hash again. He's late contesting with Clay. It's not very good defense. Leads to another wide open 3, and it's a 4-point game. Coming towards the end of the first quarter, not awful, not great. Another pull-up, front fade, weird mid-range, just angle shot, 27% contested, bucket, no problem. Again, all of these shots are makeable in a vacuum. None of them, I would say, have been great, or most of them, I would say, anyway, have not been that great of shots. Joe Smith misses an open shot. At that point right there, that shot, I was like, okay. And then he made that. Again, another pull-up, front fade, contested, lightly, 3-pointer. Not great of shots. Joe Smith misses an open shot. At that point right there, that shot, I was like, okay. And then he made that. Again, another pull-up, front fade, contested, lightly, 3-pointer. Another one, all day. From a different end. Good play. And at this point, I'm like, okay, so this guy's probably cheating. I think at this point, I already realized that. And I was like, instead of shooting the Joe Smith game plan, I'm just going to play this game. So I had already scrapped, as of right now, the Joe Smith game plan. For the rest of the game, I'm just kind of playing the game and just watching how it goes. He goes dribble drive, gets to the rim. Good dunk from him. Rex Chapman and gets another 2 points, and he's up 26-17 to start the second quarter. Now, pretty good defense here. Just trying your best to prevent him from getting to a fade at all costs, because if he gets to a fade, that's going to be the result every single time. 28-17, he gets himself another green. Again, easy shot, pretty normal shot. Cost, because if he gets to a fade, that's going to be the result every single time. To start the second quarter. Now, pretty good defense here. Just trying your best to prevent him from getting to a fade at all costs, because if he gets to a fade, that's going to be the result every single time. 28-17, he gets himself another green. Again, easy shot, pretty normal shot. Good green most of the time, but he never misses it. That's the thing. Joe Smith free dunk, back to a 9-point game. At this point, it's already one of those good things where it's like, okay, you're down 10, so that was insane. If I went into this game knowing that this guy was going to be playing cheating basically the whole game, I would have played differently because when it comes to executing and the aggression with which I played defense. Again, by the way, another pull-up 3, looking to his right, just holds up, mid-range, be playing cheating basically the whole game. I would have played differently defensively in terms of executing and the aggression with which I down 10, so with a Zen. If I went into this game knowing that this guy was going to be playing cheating basically the whole game, I would have played differently defensively in terms of executing and the aggression with which I played defense. Again, by the way, another pull-up 3, moving to his right, just pulls up, mid-range, contested 20% again, it's clean. Again, of course, his gaming church is better than the rest of ours. 3, moving to his... I went into this game knowing that this guy was going to be playing cheating basically the whole game. I would have played differently defensively in terms of executing and the aggression with which I played defense. Again, by the way, another pull-up 3, moving to his right, holds up, mid-range, contested 20% again, it's green. Again, of course, his gaming church is better than the rest of ours, which is why he shoots better from 3 significantly than the best players in the world. Good offense again. That's a nice little bailout pass by Clay. We'll take it. Leads to another open three. Good pass. Good shot. Up to 22 points on the game, and we are only down by 8. So trying to be as competitive as possible. I tried to get a steal there, and then Sigma actually comes up with a little bit of a fluky, which is beautiful. I'll take that. Winds up being a really nice little free bucket there. And then I keep the Clay in the corner. Pump fake. He doubles. And we get a so I'll take that. Winds up being a really nice little free bucket there. And then I keep the Clay in the corner. Pump fake. And we get a fluke here. That one was lucky. I was trying to shoot it, and he reached with Clay as I tried to shoot it. I actually think I might have dreamed it anyway. But he grabbed my wrist and fouled me, and we get the free throw line. And Knox goes down, and that takes it.
Sometimes it takes a different approach to see the possibilities.
Proving grounds at 3 a.m. is terrifying. If you don't know what proving grounds is, 2K's ranked mode where you start out in bronze tier and climb through the ranks to get all the way to top rank. The rewards for being a diamond ranked or a top are crazy. You get double rep, VC bonuses, and even unlimited skill boosts. So as you could expect, the people that play this mode know life's the game. Every matchup is against somebody with a 90+ win percentage. Everyone's a high rep for this point in the year, and they all have red plates. Every match is life or death for these grinders. And today, I'll be having my round debut. The only thing is, I'm doing this at 3 a.m., which is when only the real hawks, the real grinders, are up playing. Almost at 900,000 subscribers. Let's get closer. Let's play the sub game. You must subscribe if your favorite number is 2, 7, or 24. You must subscribe if your favorite color is red. You must subscribe if you have no socks on right now. And you must subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Subscription to my Twitch, twitch.tv/solo_I've been streaming the whole time every day. You guys need to listen up because this is a crazy offer. Right now on Underdog Fantasy, when you use promo code SOLO when you sign up, you can play a $5 pick'em and win $50 win or lose. On top of that, you're also going to get to $1,000 in bonus credit, and you're also going to get a free special pick'em where someone only needs to get 1 yard, which is easy to do, and you're going to win. Underdog higher, lower, and trade that. On your favorite players, and if you know a lot about sports, you can make a lot of money. 10 NBA picks would turn to over 1,000 if they were all correct. Honestly, I don't really love Underdog for the pick'ems, but the drafts might just be my favorite thing. They have fantasy drafts for basically every single sport. Remember, you gotta use promo code SOLO when you sign up Underdog Fantasy to get the $5 pick'em for a free 50 win or lose, and all the other crazy offers. There's no better time to get on them now because the NFL season just started. Have some fun, but be sure to play responsibly. What's up, guys? It's Solo back with another video. Now, before we jump into my Proving Grounds 1v1 debut, I want to show you guys the build that we'll be playing on in today's video. I only have one build upgraded right now to get 26. Like, this build has been so good for me that it works on every game mode 1, 2, 3, or 5. If you guys need a build, I highly recommend this one right here. It is a 6'6" ISO point guard. It can also take screens, but you guys can see with our cap breakers, we have contact dunks. I didn't know I was going to be able to get that, but look at this: +5 for the first cap breaker, +4 for the second. With contact dunks, we're going to be able to shoot very good, dribble really good. We have an 86 feet of ball, max +2 lightning launch up to legends. We have legends lightning launch, all the dribbling moves for these tall guards. Elite defense with interior end block and a 92 perimeter defense. We even have rebounding on this build. The physicals are insane as well. And before we jump into it, this is what I've been doing in the park. I got about a 96 win percentage, shooting almost 80% from 3. We've been hooping, to say the least. But today, we're going to be taking our talents into the Proving Grounds for the first time. The City Proving Grounds, 0 games played, 0 wins, 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists. We are a bronze rank, I think, if I'm even bronze ranked. 1v1 season rankings. So these are the top players. What is it based off? A mixture of like win percentage in games. This guy's number 1 with a 71 percentage. Platinum. Is anyone diamond? 3 people are diamond right now for 1v1. 3 people. And then there's a lot of like gold. So we're going to stat leaders, points, rebounds. This looks glitched. Oh, that's 1v1. Steals, blocks, 3-point shots, points. Tier rewards. Bronze is where we begin. Silver is nothing, I guess. Just your silver. Gold, you get a 10% rep boost, 200 win bonus. Wait, the win bonus low-key hit. Like, if you're a diamond, you get 600 extra BC. Alright, here we go. First Proving Grounds game of the year. Yo, this looks crazy, though. I have not seen this. I have not played a Proving Grounds game, obviously. What are we playing? Are we playing all game 1? Bro, Record starter 2. This guy definitely plays 1v1 like all day. So I got the 2K generics on. I should have put on some drip. He not here? Yo, what do you guys think about this arena? This shit looks kind of fire. They got all the little sponsors, all the little stores. Yo, he's not here. I'm about to win my first game. Creamy. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. This hits. This hits. Bro had to go feed his kids or something, bro. What is he doing? He's AFK in the biggest game of his life? Wait, it's back. What? Too late. Too late, buddy. Too late. Dude, he came back in the last play. 21-0, 1-0 start. Let's get it. Let's get it. 1-0 start in my Proving Grounds career. Nah, he's pissed. He's gotta be pissed. I wonder what he was doing. He said, bro, what? Bro. Nah, what happened, bro? What happened? You have to go feed your kids or some shit? Like, where'd you go? You were queued for 30 minutes? You went to go eat? That's how long it takes? Game two. Wait, I'm only gonna verse Sweat then. If it's, like, based on your plate. He said he was waiting 30 minutes for that last game when he ate. That's why he was AFK. Purple plate, 680 averages, 22 a game. My ball. We gotta lock in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, bro. Nah, it's about to be so sweaty in this mode. Green, come on. Step up. Step up, Sable. Oh, yeah. Right by him. I could probably grind through these games mad quick, though. No, bro. All right, let's see how our defense is. They're about to be spamming crossovers. I know how this... No, he's a post scorer? I'm versing a post scorer right now. Improving Grounds 1v1 at 1 a.m. I'm versing a post scorer. Okay, if he made that, I would have known something. Come on, let's go. Oh, my God, my game. Hey, give me the small meter. So, yeah, 3 speed. 3 for a bomb. So, I feel really... I can play this more. I think I could play this more. Oh my God. Is it difficulty higher in here? I think it is. I think this is like all of the difficulty. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. He can't guard me. He can't guard me. What can he do this too? Wait, there's win streaks in here? 10 for 12 in our second game. 2-0 record to start it off here. Let's see it. Game 3. Game 3. Which no life am I about to be playing next? Oh yeah, you know that. Lights out, X lights out. Starter 2, red plate, disruptive 3 level or 3-point slasher. 6'6", 195, just like me. Here we go. But yeah. Bro, they cannot stop me in here. Okay. Somehow I'm at 1 adrenaline. Can I get that back or no? Probably not. Oh no. Oh. Yo, I'm moving crazy. I'm moving crazy. Where are you going? Where are you going? Wait, I'm gonna have to grind this. I could probably be number 1. Nobody could beat me? This is what happens when you ISO for 1,300 park games in 2 weeks. Nobody can guard you 1v1 bomb like that. I know you got one in you, bro. I know you got a stop in you. Oh my. Straight belt. Straight belt in here. Oh my. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, he might get a stop here. He might just get a stop here. Just kidding. Oh my. Oh yeah. Spam that X button, buddy. You already know it's too late, bro.
Something happened. Last you volume. Shine the fear.
You already know it's too late. Where you know? Let me find out, bro. Let me find out how much you're unstoppable on the ISO. I had a feeling ones was gonna be fun, but if I'm really like this, I'm gonna have to start playing more ones. So honestly, I'll probably rep drawn first, then do the ones later. What do we got now? Davey, starter 3. 3-point flash. Let's see if he can somebody can finally beat me here. He scored 2 points in me in 3 games. Let's see if this guy can score. This guy's balding, by the way. Giving your my player a bald spot is nuts. You could pick any hair in the whole world, probably. Well, not in the whole world, but in the whole game, and you pick the one that's balding. You got it, bro. Why is he not taking care of his MP, bro? Like, bro, his MP's probably like 23 years old, and he's got a gigantic bald spot on his head, bro. Come on, Baldy. Come on, Baldy. That should not be a fly. This guy's surprisingly the best guy we've played yet. He's scoring, and he can play a little bit of defense. Here you go. There it is. Come on, 6-6. 3 ball. Bang! Probably. I'm slightly rushing it. I'm seeing it. In park that screen, but in here I'm slightly rushing the rhythm sometimes. Mixing the MIDI. Go. 1 more 3. You know what? Yeah. 4-0. 4-0 right now. Straight bell. They have scored a combined 8 points and this ball guy just scored 6 of them in the first 4 games. Is it going to stop giving me games? Because how do people only have like 80 games? I think top. Oh, they have scored a combined 8 points, and this ball guy just scored 6 of them in the first 4 games. Is it going to stop giving me games? Because how do people only have like 80 games? I think the top guy like 70 games played. He was number 1. Oh, here we go. This is where you start to not get games, I guess. They started to realize I'm good. Now, we're just going to have to sit here. Oh, so we got our game to start 5th game. We have to win this for the lifetime challenge. We got the drippy face creation, starter 1, ISO sniper red play. What? He averaged 31 points per game in a 1v1 that only goes to 21. He's averaging 31 points per game. Passing? What's going on here? He's not playing, bro. Oh, what? He asked? Either he's asked or I'm insane. I think he's asked. Green. Okay. 3-0. Holy shit, bro. Fries in the bag, back. Fries in the bag, buddy. Fries, buddy. I was just trying to shoot over him repeatedly. Okay? Okay. He's trying to get his get back. He's trying to get his get back. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. He's locked in now. He just sat up in his chair. You know that one meme where they got like sitting up for me? Ground timing is different? Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm getting a lot of slightly rushing on the tempo. Bro, that was about to be like smothered. He got an ankle breaker last second. There it is. All right, he doesn't touch the ball. We're up 11-8. He does not touch the ball now. Ankle breaker. Come on. He does not touch the ball against the rest of the game. Oh my god. He just got coached. We got deep bomber. Oh my. Oh my god. Buddy. I'm gonna try to go for swag. 5-0. 5-0. I think if I played this all night, I could probably be like number 1 on the leaderboard. There's no way. I mean, am I going to start running into post scorers or what? Because nobody can even come close to beating me right now. We're playing him again. We're playing the same guy again. So if you have that face creation, I feel like there might be like something wrong with you. Like you might need help. Like, dude, you know, like, bro, how deep in do you have to be to search up a YouTube video for a drippy face creation for your 2K My player? Like a drippy face creation. Like, what does that even mean? Mine's pretty drippy if you ask me, bro. What? Oh! No, I'm clipping that. I'm clipping that. Oh my god. Come here. Come here. Oh my god, he cannot guard. See that move does feel slower though. The escape sometimes feels slower to me. He's genuinely hopeless. Start mixing him in midi, he has no clue what to guard now. He has no clue. Is it a rim run? Is it a 3? Is it a half-court shot? Let's see if this kid can score. Yes or no in the chat. Is this kid about to score? No. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't know what to guard. Like, it's too easy to shoot the 3, though. It's just too easy, so. Oh my. I'm just messing with him. I'm actually, I feel bad, bro. Bro, he's actually trying right now. He's sitting in his room. It's gonna be game time, buddy. Yeah, the next one, 6-0. He almost graded out. D-. Yo, he almost graded out. Holy shit. He's gonna grade out in a 1v1 is nuts. I'm Lil Mexico. 98 overall, 2-way available shot creator. We got a starter 1 to see if this guy's any better. 6'8". He's got all those. Then we got those 94 mid-range. Okay. Hold up. This guy might be able to beat us, maybe, or get close. No. What are we doing? Still Mexico? Right on. Come on, Mexico. Come on. Oh! Now, if I'm making that, you're not winning, bro. I'm seeing it, though. He's sagging off. I'm taking 3, bro. Hold on. Come here, little Mexico. Why do I feel really slow? Like, I don't have the additional Gatorade meter. Oh my god! Oh my god. Structon and Derrick Henry. What happened to my additional turbo meter? That shit's not there anymore. I don't really need it, but little Mexico, come here. Protector me. Yeah. Does that count? Wait, that counts? I know it's like one shot or like one possession or something. You can steal it and then just go right up. Take 3. Alright, let's shoot some crazy shit for this last. Oh, he's guarding me all the way out here.
You're guarding me all the way out here, really. Go. 7-0. 7-0. We're looking unbeatable right now. Improving ground. 7-game win streak. It actually says it. I feel like I'm about to get crazy ass opponent. Like I feel like this is the one right here. Verify XK starter one red plate 2-lane midi slashing cleaner. So he's like that'll be bigger. Rebound. He looks like he's dribbling okay. Better than that's so bad. So we gotta stop the second play against Tay.
This is more than a laptop launch.
Fuck happened?
Yesterday was August 12th, 2025. What day was it on Saturday? What day was it on the moon? You're talking about, there's a hey, you spelled your day on Christmas Day. What day was it on? Brother, man, I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but you're not listening to me. You are not listening. You just think that you're right. I'll hear you out. You are so ignorant, and it's your downfall. That's why you had 3 bitches. You believe that time travel. You believe that time exists. You're crazy. You cannot even fathom the concept of time not existing. You literally proved my point and still disagree with me. I'm proving my point right now because you're still talking shit. That's how I know time exists. Okay, so we have an example of this from a day-to-day life. Hold on. Go fucking back, dude. Go back. Go back to what you just said. Shut up. Time is a concept made up by man.
Dunkin' $6 meal deal. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Crispy hash browns.
The fact, man, I suck at applying pressure. Bitches, we vibing on my bother. Let me know right now, folks, so I can move the fuck around. Is we vibing? Is you fuck with me now, baby, or is I'm bothering you? Let me know something.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Williams. Brooks is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Green in at the shooting guard position. And for Phoenix, they've got Klay Thompson. He's out there with Kidd. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's the Suns to start out. Booker draws the double. Williams finds O'Neal. Back to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Suns. It's deflected.
I want to see more blocks from Sickle, given his huge size and excellent time.
Here's White. The assist to Kidd.
Superb playmaking from Kidd with that dish right there.
Booker against Kidd. To the inside. They kick it out to Green. A 3. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Here's White. Carries the long-range jumper. Rice has got 5.
And you gotta get out on Rice because he will make you pay from deep.
Green draws the double. Takes the 3. O'Neal, no good. Here is Sikma. And stolen by Booker. Pass to Williams. Banked in off the glass.
Tell you something, when you play against Williams, you've got to deny him the ball around the basket. He's just too long if he catches it in there.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in by that time. And Phoenix making a change. Owens checked in.
Now in the last for Phoenix, number 12, Bruce Mullen.
Here's Green. Booker with no one around. A 3-pointer, no good. Here's Bowen. Looking around the NBA. Devin Booker, GA. Always has wheels and he's well out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense. He gives good effort defensively.
And it's in there.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Thompson with the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want.
And Green slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is to get points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty missed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Thompson with the bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
So it's Phoenix now after Jalen Green's miss. And here's Kidd from the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
They built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Brooks, the best of Booker, and stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Sigma. Here's Kidd. Fires the three. Another three for Phoenix.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Phoenix leading by 17. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sigma. That's in. And off the assist from Thompson.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Williams sends a screen for Green. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. And the second scores with the new group on the floor. That'll be a 5-second call. And the Suns call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And so here's Phoenix. Here's Gillespie. Down low. Here's Iguodala. And the layup is good
shot off inside. That's an excellent possession.
They swipe it. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Gillespie. Now Allen. Here's Gillespie. Lets it go with the three. And so it's Phoenix. 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
And they look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
And Phoenix looking at they've got the ball. They got none. Now it's out there with Nick Richards. And it's Iguodala into the power forward.
Sigma putting his skills as a rebounder to good use there, coming up with the second chance opportunity.
Looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Thompson against Allen. And it's Thompson again missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
On the top of the key, good in the assist to Kidd. Thompson's got 11.
A silky smooth jump shooter. Once Thompson senses separation, he's rising without hesitation.
Allen outside, launches a three. Phoenix grabs the miss. And here is Kidd. 9 points in the game so far. And there's the 8-second call as they carry it across half-court and time.
Phoenix substitution. Royce O'Neal. Dylan Brooks.
Phoenix trails by 19. To the middle. Here's Richards. That shot no good. Good defense by Wembanyama. And it's Phoenix's ball. For three, Kidd hands it from downtown. 12 points for him.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Here's Sigma, another three for Phoenix.
Ready to fire right off the tip. Excellent shot there.
And it's Phoenix's ball. And it's Richards, top of the key, to the inside. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid.
Well, you got to admire and appreciate the unselfishness. I mean, he is always looking up and looking out for his guys. I mean, excellent.
Williams kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Booker. Outside Williams. And here's Booker. 6 to shoot. Dunked by Booker.
And getting physical with his play. Booker just attacking the hoop.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Way outside. Good. Assist to Kidd. Kidd's got his 7th assist in the game.
Boy, he shows that he can get it done from extended range. I like that.
Count that one.
Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
Boom. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on. Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
59 seconds left here in the second. Thompson with it. 14 points for him. Outside Kidd. Nailed from three-point land. Kidd's got 6 here in this quarter.
Pure bucket getter. Kidd has it all.
Thompson against Green. It's Williams, high post. A slam by Williams.
What a finish. Just powering it down.
24 seconds left to play in the first half. Thompson for the triple. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Arguably the stillest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
Booker against Kidd. Outside Green. They come right back with their own three-pointer. Green's got 7 points in the game. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for Phoenix. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Right back after this break. Second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Thompson is out there with Gibbs. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Bowen. And it's Sigma with the 4. He's out there for Phoenix.
Boy, he's knocking him down from deep.
Pass to Booker. Left side, O'Neal. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. O'Neal's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Wembanyama against Williams. Now, here's Thompson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Klay Thompson feels like every shot he takes is going in.
Here's Green. Green slams it in.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get the way for the slam.
All interior move, aggressive, assertive, and effective.
And here's Booker after the 3-pointer from Klay Thompson. Green, no luck. And Phoenix has possession. Thompson for the triple. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here is Zipline, guarded by O'Neal. Sigma. And good, as it just comes right down through the net.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Williams' shot is off. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. Thompson for three. Scored the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
I like to see that kind of decisive movement, driving hard when he has an opening.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Bowen. 6 points for him. Beyond the arc. That one's not going to go. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Suns. And Booker kicks to Green. For the three. It's rebounded by Jason Kidd. Green's gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. And Benyama outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can give a guy like him that good a look.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Their defense only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now it even seems becoming easier for him.
Now here's Brooks. Booker outside. Outside, Green. 3-pointers off the mark. So it's Phoenix now. Wembanyama left side. Second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
The ball goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
Green deciding where to go with it. And Thompson sends it back. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Phoenix ahead. They finish off the third quarter on a... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On Phoenix looking to take out on the floor. Nick Richards out there with Dunn. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard. And they double up Allen. Dunn finds Booker. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy pass to ready
Bowen can be dangerous from the perimeter, very accurate from the arc.
Booker the pass to Allen. Fires for 3. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 assists in the game. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Here is Sigma. Outside Kidd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's good on the 3-ball. Bowen's got 6 in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Richards passes to Allen. Slam dunk by Allen.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Thompson in the posts, defended by Booker. 4 on the clock. There's the triple. The rebound by Richard.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Booker's shot is good.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Booker's gone 4 of 7 for the field here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now Kidd. Pass to Bowen. The three. Good in the assist to Kidd.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from the...
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc, and then bury some threes.
And Booker gets to Allen. That three off the mark. Allen's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Here's Wembanyama, defended by Richard. Wembanyama passes to Kidd. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
The ball goes to the Lakers. Phoenix substitution. Mark Williams.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Jalen Green.
Pass to Booker. Back to Green. Brooks finds Williams. And the wide open shot from Green. Phoenix no good that time either.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
3-pointer, Brooks. Offensive rebound. And it's Williams with the jam.
Good cleanup job by Williams that time, collecting the miss and then going right up for his own shot.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Kidd. Clock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Thompson from long range. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Green dishes to Booker. Back to Green. Pass to Williams. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Home team ball.
17 seconds left in the fourth. Over to the wing. Bowen. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
And so it's Phoenix usually grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in effort. It felt like
The NBA on 2K Sports brings you to Wednesday afternoon basketball with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And now the Lakers starting group. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. And it's LeBron in the 3. And for Phoenix, we've got Kidd. He's out there with Thompson. And it's Rice in at the small forward.
Here we go.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now here's LeBron. Pass to Hachimura. Back to James. It's a nice passing here by and Ayton throws it down.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Reeves against Thompson. Here's Sigma. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And he likes to get in the rhythm early. Nice triple.
Doncic passes to LeBron. To the paint. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Well, LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Now Kidd, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Shot clock at 5. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Thompson with 3. They get it back. Sigma with the bucket.
Boy, you can see this guy's work ethic. He just refuses to give up on that possession, and he gets rewarded for it.
Doncic against Kidd. Here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. That one misses. And it's Phoenix's ball. 4-point game. Thompson the train.
And this is Thompson's calling card. An exceptional shooter from downtown.
Pass to Hachimura. Inside. Here's Reeves. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Thompson from long range. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The speed with which Klay Thompson gets to his shooting motion off the catch makes him as dangerous as anyone.
Reeves finds Hachimura. And that's good. Austin Reeves for 3. Reeves has got 5 points so far. Thompson from long range. Great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got 3 assists now in this one. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team. Doncic feeling it out.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Pass to Reeves. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Offensive rebound. Left side Kidd. Here's Sigma. A shot from 10 feet out. 7 points in the game.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
So it's Phoenix now after LeBron's 3-pointer that didn't go. Sigma with the bucket. Sigma's got a couple of threes now in the first for Phoenix.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that 3-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And Greenwich slams it in.
Rising up. Dalton connect.
Phoenix leading by 11. Thompson outside.
defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And after just one quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Phoenix ahead as they wrap up the first quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So for the Lakers right now, then it's Vincent, then it's Austin Reed, and it's Gwinnett in at the three, the small forward. Here's Reeves.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. On the wing, Thompson. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got his 9th assist in the game now.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Another three for Phoenix.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Connect. No good. Phoenix leading by 23. Here's Wembanyama for three. Another three for Phoenix.
I tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And the Lakers call time. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Benson with it. Scoreless thus far. Up again. It's hauled in by Sigma. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Rice. He has 6. Pass to Kidd. Now here's Thompson. Good in the assist to Kidd. Thompson's got 24.
We know that Klay Thompson is able to sustain an offense all by himself in stretches of a game.
And you're not going to get an easier piece than that straight to the basket.
And so here's Phoenix to the right side. Another three for Phoenix.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And here's Phoenix. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And here is Kidd. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sigma. Gets up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You have to be assertive off the patch. The defense doesn't have time to react.
Reeves the pass to Vincent. Now here's Kleber. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Knocked away. Here's Sigma. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has
got the pass to Hayes. .102 left now here in the second. Now Kidd. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. They grabbed her on this. Stolen by Connect. Vincent on the wing. Pass to Reeves. And stolen by Thompson. From deep three-point land. Beyond the arc and then some. Kidd's got 6 points.
This is important for Kidd's confidence. When he's connecting from outside, everything else becomes easier.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now Hayes. He's looking for Connect and finds him. Here's Kleba. Got a piece of it.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
Hayes with the steal. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for Phoenix. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Thompson is out there chasing Kidd. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Sigma in at the four-man position. He's out there for Phoenix. Good on the triple. Thompson's got 27 points.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
In the corner, Smart with it. Off target from outside. Kidd with it. He's got 6. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Here's Reeves. Outside, James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's Austin Reeves with the 3. Reeves has got 16.
We call that the smart play, not the selfish one.
Here's Rice. It's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
And you got to get out on Rice because he will make you pay from deep.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Thompson. 27 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Fires away from way outside. And it's Luka with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Phoenix has possession. Thompson inside the line. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
One of the purest shooters you'll ever see. Thompson's form impeccable.
Pass to LeBron. In the corner, Smart with it. Misses the 3. And Wembanyama outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Reeves, and he drives in, and the layup is good. He's got 18.
This is why you run your offense through LeBron. Great vision, great decision maker.
James on the trifecta.
That's it. When he's scoring like this, when it goes off his fingertips, you expect them all to go in.
Back to James. Up by James.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
2 minutes remaining in the
Thompson looking for an opening. .153 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing. Here's Price. Another three for Phoenix.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
And he'll get another chance. Floats it up to James. An emphatic LU jam.
Amazing. Even a little bit off target, LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
Smart against Thompson. There's 45 seconds left in the third. There's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes to the away team.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Connect comes in for Marcus Smart. And James subbed in for Austin Reeves. Down low. Throws it down.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's good from long range. Sidney's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Phoenix. Doncic outside. This one for 3. That shot is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Phoenix ahead, just dominating this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
This ball guy's putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Down back to Cleveland. James is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And Hayes in the pivot spot, man in the middle.
Well, you talk about confidence when you're from distance. It's Klay Thompson. That's his world, and we're just living in it.
On the wing, James. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. James has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Thompson outside. Six to shoot. Has to Kidd. Beyond the arc. And Wembanyama. Here is Sikma. Lets the 3 fly. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
It's terrific awareness. You sense the open teammate on the perimeter. The correct decision in the modern NBA. Find the 3. Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
The deep 3 from Thompson. And it's LaRavia with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And Thompson puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
A silky smooth
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Dunk by James.
Oh, yes. This James, he can fly as well.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Pass to Laravia. No good from outside. Here is Sigma. A three from Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Hayes. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Team foul. Klay Thompson. First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for it. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Maxi Kleber. James checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for James. Pass to Sigma. Hits the three-pointer to fall. Sigma's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
The basket by Kidd. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, James. Bounce pass Hachimura. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
I'll tell you what, they give up a three on one end, and Luka gets it right back.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. And here is Kidd. 5 on the clock. Pass to Rice from downtown. Good in the assist to Kidd.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
James with the bucket.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Doncic with the steal from outside the arc. Jason Kidd grabs the miss. Five seconds separating the shot and game clock. Nice shot by Thompson.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, I'm Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you joining us for tonight's game. But as we go, let's take a look at the game. Klay Thompson.